They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Here I am again trying to upload body camera footage, and it said it had 7 minutes to go, and that was 30 minutes later. Now I can't even get it off the screen. I can take the whole screen off, but I can't stop it. It said it's saved as private, but it won't let me do anything. Totally locked out. Push everywhere on it. Nothing. Nothing. Check's complete. No issues found, but it won't let me upload it. This is the constant hacking. Oh, you're all hacked. You just don't know how to use your computer. Here we are. Nothing. Won't let me. And I've got probably 15 more videos to upload to try to get this working. And as you see, nothing. Nothing happens. Gang Stalker 101. Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube!
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again! You will be banned!
I'll beat your ass.
You've officially entered the wet panty zone.
There we go, folks. Goddamn Microsoft. There we go. All right, folks. Thank you for joining me on this. I guess commemorating. Many people remembering, because never forget, 9/11. Yeah, and it's been a crazy week. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on. I don't think we need to delve into any of that. So let's just have some fun tonight and forget how screwed up and crazy the world is these days, folks. I just hope you've all picked your Mad Max name, because it's inevitable. It's, you know, no man knows the hour, but it seems almost inevitable. But, you know, for now, we're just going to have some fun, and we're going to get caught up with the lulls. Mostly Vonhelton tonight. Vonhelton, we had a couple long live streams that kind of were left on the floor that we haven't had a chance to cover. So we're going to do that tonight. Von's been relatively boring since. He's been posting these short little videos about like the Knights Templar and a bunch of bullshit. He went live tonight for about an hour and a half, but he took it down. The best part is that towards the end he was getting mad at the trolls for trying to get him arrested. But please no TC. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have any TC. That was the only lick of TC we had tonight. But you know, we got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and like I said, we're just going to have some fun tonight. Before we do, I thought, what the heck, let's do, this is the last moment kind of thing. Let's do a little, never forget, folks. Never forget.
What's up, YouTube? Chilling out with my rock.
There we go, folks.
Fourth grade when that shit happened, YouTube. And even though I was getting teased mercilessly, picked on and bullied, including by the chick I had a crush on at the time, I didn't care. You know, because even back then I was smart enough to realize it could be worse.
As I make
I didn't realize
it's 10:45. I didn't realize I was talking to him. I just want to get to him singing. I just want to get to the tribute. Here we go.
Lady Liberty riding the Captain America chopper, and it says, "Ride on freedom."
God damn. The bald spot's coming in nicely, I see. You get the opportunity to see a true genius psych himself up. This is like behind the scenes. Here we go,
Here's
folks.
Got the King Cobra singing it.
Here we go, folks. He's got the cup ready.
American girls, American guys, always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize and say, "Oh, glory flying, all men dead." We can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads. My daddy served in the army when he was his right arm and the flag out in our yard. The day that he died, it was a mother my brother, my sister and me, to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. The country I love is falling under attack. Everyone's sitting on and somewhere in the back. Clearly, too big by a car, man, it lit up your world like the 4th of July.
Nice.
Uncle Sam put your name at the top of his list. Ladies of liberty shaking her fist. The eagle will fly. Man, it's gonna be hell. Freedom ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole world is burning down on you.
Yeah.
So to you, courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Folks.
Beautiful.
Folks, that's touching for sure for many reasons, but that's as much as I dare play. His covers are so in sync and close to the originals that, you know, you always run the risk, folks, of getting a copyright strike. Rip the King, and, you know, remembering those on 9/11. And, you know, what the heck? Let's start with since we're doing the musical number. You think I'm just going to leave you there? Nope. We got something to kick off the tone of tonight's show, folks. Let's do it. Alright, folks, I have no idea what's going on in this song or this video at all. It's all just this. It's all just this. I can't subject you to that. We got to move on, folks. It's one of the rare times we just got to move on. All right.
We'll be right back after these messages.
America! I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You two.
Why don't you go dust your brain out?
What X?
All right, so I don't like to feed this conspiracy theory. As far as I know, the toxology is still out on Cobes. We know it was a heart attack. What exactly caused it? And there's been people speculating. Listen, folks, I'm just getting the news out there. I'm not saying one way or another. You know. But let's just recap. We already know the relationship she had with Cobra. We know she was obsessed with him. You know she suffers from violent, manic mental disorders. The dude that she tried to get a threesome with just by coincidence died this year. I'm not saying that's connected. I'm just saying we're putting all the cards on the table. She sends him a care package, then has a video of him eating from the care package. She shows the contents mostly of the care package, not all of it. But what she does show, she shows the rain lily seeds that actually caused many of the symptoms that Cobb had leading up to his unfortunate passing. Video of him eating from the package. The next videos he's making a day or so later, he's sick. He's feeling really sick. The night that it is announced that EMS has went to Cobra's address and that he may have passed. She posts a song, which is a modern-day cover of a song by, get this, the band was Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. About a jilted lover, a jealous woman scorn, who kills her ex-boyfriend. Now, I'm not saying. There's a few different scenarios. Coincidence? Maybe. She did it? I don't know. Did she just jump on the train and try to get attention? Most likely. But what's really weird is this video that she put out before all this went down. Thanks to the channel HH for pulling this up, where she actually predicts that Josh will be dead by the end of the year. I'm just saying, folks, it's just...
The one getting by a fucking train. Laughing at... Yeah, and I'm laughing at him because he's going to die an alcoholic very soon. Yeah, he's going to die an alcoholic very soon. Yeah. He's going to die an alcoholic before the year is over. Yeah? I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem? I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem? Cry. Oh, my ex is... Oh, is he laughing at me while he sucks major fucking dick? Is he laughing at me while he gets major fucking dick shoved up his ass? Yeah? Is he laughing? Sure hope he is. Sure hope he is. Can you say it? Why are you fucking say it out loud, bitch? Who has a life on it? Who has a life? Or the fuck you talk? A life? Off all day in the chair? Not. Oh, waking up, drinking, falling asleep, waking up, jacking off, crying, falling asleep, drink some more, cry, fall asleep. Oh yeah, that's a life. That's a fucking life.
We'll be right back after these messages.
John must work weird shadow shifts. No, I work one big, huge fucking shift. That's what I work. One big fucking huge shift.
John, do not tell
I
me
work the
where you
fucking
I have
shift.
I have a feeling you work in a giant warehouse, don't you?
No,
You do. Oh, okay.
it's all me, baby.
Oh, you're roofing?
I'm not I can't disclose any information where I work, but
Wait a
I'm
minute,
doing
Bob,
pretty
you gotta
good.
shoot it up. Hold
There
on,
you go.
Turn your feet. Turn your feet.
There
the
you
other way.
go.
Bracelet there.
Look at
The
those
other way,
feet,
Bob. We
baby.
can't see
Is
it.
that an ankle bracelet? Yes or no? That's my fucking sock. Is there an ankle bracelet there? No.
Better
I can't believe Vaughn did that. I'll give the trolls a credit on this one. You need new socks. You need new socks.
Alrighty, the little red sign says, "We're alive, we're alive, we're alive," and it is so. And major changes have happened in just a short span of time, believe it or not. Apparently, I did not realize that I was walking around with a ticking time bomb.
Oh, this is when he got scammed out of a phone. He got honey-dicked again. But you notice that his hair has returned to its normal color. Remember I was making... And I had mentioned to someone, I'm like, his hair looks like it's orange or something. He's going, I'm getting color back in my hair. He made a video like a week or so ago. Well, apparently he just took a shower or something. Because we notice now that it's all returned to its silver color. It is not, in fact, getting the color back. He just needed to wash. And, yeah.
And it was quite by providence that I was able to get out of it. The power button came off of my mobile device, and so I went into a store and said, "Hey, can you give me a power button, and then you just order it online for a couple bucks and replace it?" And he said, "Well, first of all, the power button ain't like the older ones where you swap them out. because it's got a barb in there that hangs on to it. It ain't like the older ones that you could just pop it out, pop in a new one. And I'm like, well, shit. But he says there is a bigger problem you have, and I said, what's that? He said, well, you see how the back of your phone is starting to come loose. He said that's because your battery is swelling, and it has the potential to A, catch on fire, or B, explode. And I'm like, holy sheep dip, Batman. So so needless to say, he's like, well, no problem. We'll get you into a new phone, and we'll give you $100 for your old one. And I'm like, okay. So that's exactly what we've done. So I now have the ability to call. I have the ability to use internet anywhere I want.
So basically, the guy suckered him into joining a plan. And he didn't get, to be clear, he doesn't get $100 cash. They give him $100 off, quote unquote, his plan that he's on. So he's on a contract now that he can't afford. He thinks he got a phone for free. No, it's built into your bill, and you traded in your phone, which was ready to explode, folks, and was missing a power button. He got honey-dicked. He got honey-dicked into a new phone and a contract, which he is totally broke and cannot afford. So that's what happened. Anyways, folks, this is like almost 7.5 hours, this stream. So we're going to skim through it. About the middle-ish, it kind of gets good when he claims he can't steal money because he's a millionaire. So we'll kind of skip through because a lot of it's just him talking to himself. We'll get up to where some people come in.
And so yeah, I now have a working phone again. This is a good thing because this means I can make phone calls. I can make, I can make me a new PayPal account, hopefully. And I can get some of these other, Swift. Was it Swift? It's not Swift, I don't think. But anyway, it's something along them lines. But anyway, get some of these international financial things going. So we'll do that, and hopefully I can get a new PayPal. I don't know. We'll try. We will try to get a new PayPal. And we'll see if PayPal is going to actually fucking work. Because every time I send them a code, or they send me a code, I never receive it. I don't know why, but I never received the damn thing. So maybe with a new account, I'll actually receive the code, be able to do what I need to do, and get a new PayPal so international people can pay me. However, until that happens, you guys can pay me through Google Pay. Google Pay is, as far as I know, international. And Google Pay is very, very easy to set up. It literally only took me 2 seconds to set up Google Pay. 2 seconds. So I mean, if you're not wanting to set it up, then that's just because you just don't want to. Right? It's going, creepy. How you doing? But anyways, yeah, so everything's coming up roses now. I've got a working phone again. Now, what does this mean? What this means is
you're going to have to pay for it starting next month. So, good luck on that. Anyways, let's skip ahead,
that
folks.
I don't have to rely. One of all kinds of shit. They showed me
level, John.
So I don't want to hear no excuses.
There we go.
Because if you're overseas, I'm pretty sure Google Pay or Google Wallet will work. So, because I think that's international.
He's literally
pretty sure it is.
This is at like the 2-hour mark, and he's still talking about it. He's still, yeah. You know what's frustrating, and I really don't care if the guy gets donations or not, but he never puts the link out. Very rarely does he put the link, just in the description or whatever, folks. Oh, that reminds me too about things I do apologize. The last couple live streams I did, it auto turns the comments off if it's not made for kids for some reason. I have to literally go in and turn. I didn't realize that comments were turned off for the last couple live streams, so I've turned them back on, and it should be on for this one. So I do apologize. Goddamn Microsoft, or in this case, I guess Google. Google's in on it, folks.
And it's set up to go straight to my Cash App, so you can donate through Google Wallet or Google Pay, and I will get the money. So,
Did you get a new phone? Did you get a new phone?
I got a new phone. Yeah, I got a new phone. The guy's like, this phone's going to explode, right? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, your battery's swollen 10 times normal size. And I'm like, well,
Did
what
you
does
have a
that
motor?
mean?
Did you have a Motorola? Did you have a Motorola? I can't say the word right now. My
I
speech
had a
is so bad.
It was a Galaxy
Oh, it
S22.
was.
It was a
Okay.
Galaxy. It was a
Well, that's
Galaxy S.
old. That's old. Yeah. Did you get it from your provider
He,
from
yeah,
Spectrum?
I got it. Yeah, I got it from Spectrum, but yeah, he was like, dude, because what happened? Okay, what
How
happened
are
was
you gonna?
what
How are you
happened?
gonna pay for that then? How are you
Well,
gonna pay for that?
hold on. What happened was I had lost my power button. My power button came out. It popped out. Now, older Spectrum phones, older Galaxies, you could pop the button out and put a new button in. But this particular, the S22, it had a barb on the end. So when the old button popped out, it left a piece in there. And he said we'd have to drill that out in order to get a new button put in there. And I'm like, oh shit. And he said, but you got a bigger problem. And I said, well, what's my problem? And he said, well, you see how the back's starting to come off this phone? I said, yeah. He said, that's not heat. That's not the heat doing it. That's your battery swelling. And I'm like, well, what the fuck does that mean? He said, well, it can mean one of two things. Either it's going to catch on fire or it's going to explode. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it actually really will. And I'm like, well, holy shit, I need to do something. He's like, well, here's what I'll do. I'll give you a brand new phone for free, and I'll give you $100 trade-in on your old phone. I'm like, well, shit, I
Vaughn,
can't pass that up.
Vaughn,
So that's what they done.
Vaughn,
Yes.
I have a question. So
Yeah, go ahead.
what was that lady talking to you in the window?
She was just concerned that I was taking somebody's parking spot. That's all she was. She was afraid I was taking somebody's parking spot.
Okay.
I guess everybody has their little spot that they like, and she was afraid I was taking her neighbor's
Vaughn,
parking
did you
spot.
clear the data off your phone before you gave it back to them? Because I wouldn't be bloody surprised if John calls in and it's like, hey, this guy's trying to get rid of
Here you go, call in on that.
All right, but did you
Excuse
clear the
me.
data, like back
No.
Because I
No,
guarantee it, the trolls would love to
can't.
get that
He
phone.
ain't
You know what I
calling
mean?
in
They'd
on
love
that
to get
phone.
that phone.
He ain't calling in on that phone because that phone was wiped. It was wiped clean.
All right, good. That's why I was
And
making sure.
he's not calling in on that phone. I guarantee.
So are you still talking to Candace? Are you still talking to Candace?
Well, once I get everything reset back up, I will. I can talk to her every once in a while, I guess. But I mean, I think after this point, here's the thing. Candace is like, oh, well, I can't come because you ain't got a place and you ain't got this and you ain't got that. And I said, listen, back when I told you to come, I had a house, I had rental property, I had $1,500 coming in every month. I had my own place. I had money. I had the kids. I had everything. Why in the fuck didn't you come then? See, she ain't got no excuse. She has no excuse.
She was a setup with John from the very beginning.
Well, she probably was a setup with John from the very beginning. In fact,
I think Candace has always been in love with John though.
Huh?
She's been always in love with John.
Yeah.
Candy.
Well, she's
Yeah.
gonna end up well, if she hooks up with John, she's gonna end up a battered wife. So
Yeah.
she better think.
Like you. Well,
She better
you
use her fucking brain, because she's gonna end up a battered wife if she does.
Did he beat his ex-wife too?
Well,
Did he?
you have to wonder. I mean, he's went through 2 wives so far, and so you have to wonder, right?
Yeah. Well, you see, the Muslims, they're also used to that. They would never speak out about it. He had a Muslim girlfriend.
Yeah,
How many times have you been married, Yvonne? How many times have you been married again, Vaughn?
I've been married twice, but that was because of the trolls and some doofus. It had nothing with me being physically violent.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen you get violent before.
I could kill you with this.
Well,
yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, well, that was a figure of speech, number one, and number two, I never threw anything at her. That was a lie. They said I threw shit at her. I never threw anything at her. It's easy to take people out of context.
She said you had a gun to her, basically.
No, I did not have a gun to her.
Proven a lie in the court of law, and you
That's a lie. That skit that I did for the Punisher, she wasn't even there. It was a camera set up.
Hey Vaughn, guess what I saw? Charity was selling all your stuff on Facebook.
So, before we get into that, he always brings up, anytime he brings up the gun thing, he always talks about the video he made, because he was accused that she was holding the camera while there was bullets in the round while he was pointing at the camera. But that's not the incident everyone's talking about. We all know it's the incident the night she left, where she says he pulled a gun and said, "I would kill you for this." But he conveniently always sidesteps that and talks about the video. Just if you're new to VONHELTON, what he's talking about, that was his little sidestep. Anyways, folks.
So what now?
She sold all. I saw.
They ain't nobody sold on my
charity for
charity. No, I saw Charity Kumar, the Kumat. I saw Charity Kumar selling your stuff on Facebook. So I saw all Jerry's cars.
Facebook Market.
So all the proceeds go to charity, literally.
Well, whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it.
I tried to buy them back for you, but she said she tried to press charges on me just for asking.
Get them and then just send them back to Vaughn. It's no big deal. We could send them back to him if there's good deals. Like,
well, CPS loves to lie, and apparently the judge didn't give a damn. I mean, even when my kids testified that CPS had lied about the condition of the house and the condition of them, the judge didn't hear it, and just, I guess, so CPS is allowed to lie in court and get away with it. No charges of perjury leveled against them or nothing. My kids are like, "Hey, man, these people are lying. We were never abused. We were never mistreated. And we sure as hell didn't go to school covered in piss and shit like they claimed." And the judge just totally fucking ignored their testimony. And so I guess CPS is allowed to lie in court now. They can do whatever the fuck they want, I guess. You know, they come out one day and took the kids when there was nothing wrong. And they even talked to my housekeeper. My housekeeper was like, "Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with that house. What are you doing?" And they're like, "Well, we're going to take the kids anyway." And I said, "You can't do that. That's felony kidnapping." They said, "We don't give a shit. We're taking them anyway." So they literally took my kids when there was nothing wrong.
Fine.
And then the judge never reprimanded them. The judge never demoted them or put them in jail or nothing.
Fine.
So CPS is allowed to literally steal your kids, folks. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. CPS is literally allowed to steal your children. Never open your door to the government, ever. Never do it. Never do it.
I think we all know. I think we all know about your past, but we want to talk about the future. I think I want to talk about
the future. The future is when I get all my property back. I get my kids back. I get my dogs back. I get everything back that was taken from me.
If John has something to say with that, he's looking at those dogs.
John is not going to be able to get them dogs. He lives in a car. You have to have a home to get those dogs.
But so do you.
Yeah, but I'm going to get my stuff back.
Good point.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to get my stuff back.
I really hope so. I'm rooting for you. I hate John. I've noticed that there's a certain, let's just say, kind of people that have always gone against you. There's a Lardo. There's another one. There's a John. They all, and it begins with John's name, the letter.
Right.
There's a commonality. You need to stop as well. Going after the Christians are bad. They're very bad. But there's another one that are very bad too.
Well, isn't it? I think it's kind of interesting that everybody local that came after me was a Christian. So I mean, what do you expect me to? What do you expect me to say? I mean, where was the Christian God at? Was he on holiday when all that shit's going on? Where was he at?
I don't know. Well, I just
my mom. My mom would.
Take your dogs.
My mom would sit in her chair every night and cry herself to sleep because she had no money because the frost stole it all.
Yeah. Well,
she would sit there and cry in her chair all until she fell asleep.
Here we go again.
Yeah, well, it's true. I got to tell the truth. It's true.
I agree. I agree with Shannon. You need to move on from the past.
Here's the thing. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let me get this point out, and then we'll move on. Okay, but here's the thing that really rubs me raw. When the court found that Frost had come in there with a fake document, and that I was the real executor, nobody was put in jail. Not one person. A whole gaggle of Frost. There was like 4 or 5 of them, and none of them were put in jail. Not one of them. After committing fraud to the state of Kentucky and to Clay County in particular, they were never put in jail.
There's a corrupt governor there, though, isn't there? what's his name?
Well, Governor Bashir isn't a Republican. He's a Democrat. But I mean, you know.
I mean, even Ron Paul.
But the governor wouldn't do anything. I contacted the governor's office. He wouldn't do
I
anything.
think Ronnie. I think I saw Ronnie Ray Frost in Secular Opinions chat yesterday.
You did?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was he having to say?
Just came in and say hi. That's what he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I guarantee you, within a week, John will be in there too. I'm telling you.
He probably will.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how everything comes together? Like, think about this logically, right? These are distant family members of Vaughn, and now they're suddenly, well, not suddenly, it's already being a thing. They're friends with the trolls. Like, think about how illogical that is. It's an internet personality talking about the internet, minding his own business, and then all of a sudden he's friends with real life distant family members.
Vaughn, we've been telling you for 2 years that John was trolling you. The trolls have been telling you for 2 years.
That's true. Some of you,
Exactly.
well, some of you did, and some of you did not. But yeah, some of you did say
all over again,
that John was trolling me.
Super nice to you. They're called like love trolls.
Like I said, I've got a video over on my BitChute called "When Christians Attack," which goes over John oh God, it's John, Candace, and what's the biker dude? Fuck.
You know what, John? You know what? John had a Von Helton account, and he uploaded porn on your username.
Yeah,
and he uploaded porn.
Disgusting.
And you can't demonetize using your name because YouTube has your name flagged because he's using your account and uploaded porn.
Oh,
just saying.
That's probably why your video's not on the algorithm anymore as well.
Well, that would explain it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Because
now, are you sure it was John that did it?
You. Yeah, he did. Yes. Yes.
He did do that. Oh well.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I didn't
he
know
uploaded
that.
porn using your account. Yes.
Well, see, I didn't know
I've
that.
got the screenshots. I've got the screenshots, Vaughn, if you ever want to see them.
No, I'm okay.
You know what?
I'm okay. Well, I mean, that was a closed account. So, I mean, if he got it reopened in his name, well, I guess he can do whatever he wants with it.
This is
no, but YouTube will never monetize you, though, because of your name.
Right.
Because you used your name uploading porn.
Right.
You're basically a banned channel without you having a channel.
Right.
And think about this as well, right? This is classic abuse. He isolated you. It was his idea to take you out from your environment to go with him. He isolated you. He took you apart. He destroyed the monetization that you had so that you were dependent on him. Oh, hey, John, can we go to McDonald's? Hey, John,
I agree.
Well, I told John, I said, now listen, eating out is expensive as fuck, dude. We need a plan. Oh, we don't need a plan. Everything will be all right.
He wanted you out of Kentucky so that you have to rely on him. He wanted you in his pocket.
This is his exact words. We don't need a plan. Everything will be just fine. And I'm like, no, dude, eating out's expensive. Eating out's expensive. We need a plan. And so I ended up wasting $650 fucking dollars, man. That's a lot of money.
So the question is, what's your plan now?
Well, my plan now is to just take one day at a time because that's all I can do at this point.
Are you still looking for a job, though? Are you still looking for work?
Well, that's the nice thing. Now that I've got a working phone, I can actually call places and ask them, if they're hiring. Instead of wasting gas going to every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry, I can now sit right here without running gasoline and call them and say, hey, y'all hiring and shit? And, if they are, then, whatever. Usually they say, go to our website. But that's okay. I don't mind to do that either now, because now I got a working phone. But at least I can call them now without wasting gasoline. But I'm still have to use a lot of gasoline because I have to drive to go use the bathroom, which kind of sucks. And that's why I keep running out of gasoline, because I have to drive to go use the bathroom all the time, and that adds up real quick.
Are you gonna go back to Manchester at all?
Well, I'm gonna pick up Sharpie and then I'm heading west.
I hope we get there before John. That's all I.
Do you think, Vaughn? Do you think that was Vaughn or John in the chat? That was really John in there.
No, I don't.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so because John, first of all, in order for John to get here, he would have had to have left Wednesday night in order to get here this morning. Mama Pig in the outside chat says your trailer is gone. I don't think so. I don't think my trailer's gone. But if it is, I'll just buy it back. I win the lottery. If I win the lottery, I just buy the fucker back. I mean,
I heard they had your trailer like removed from the property though.
I don't know. Well, if they do, that's okay. I'll replace it.
Yo, Vaughn, do you have any connection? You just call them up and say, hey, can you just drive by, have a look? What's going on?
Vaughn already said that the trailer was removed. I remember commenting on that already. Out of his own mouth. Said, I got nothing. The trailer's gone. The way he talked, they already removed that trailer. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
I don't know. Yeah, anybody got any pictures to prove that it's not there anymore? Show me a picture.
You got any friends over there or any family? Like the ones
No, I don't have any. I don't have anybody. But what I do need to do is I need to use the bathroom. Speaking of the bathroom, I need to use the bathroom.
Dude.
So I either gotta leave the chat and use the bathroom and then come back, or I gotta shut it down.
You should let the camera on the dog's collar.
Just leave the channel and just go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll leave the channel.
We will behave ourselves. I promise.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't shut my dick around.
All right, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Dude, he should have left the camera on the dog. Because then as well, if there's any abuse against the animal, it would be documented.
How you doing, Katie?
Good. How are you doing? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you, by the way. Good to see you too, Shannon.
You too.
Where's Pacific Jess? I think I upset her the other day.
I don't know. I don't know. I've known her for like a long time though. She's been around since like 2010 or something like that.
I've talked to her on and off like a few dozen times over the last decade, but I don't know if she...
Google images in like 2 or 3 years.
Just a thought.
But I think
time ago. You got dollars for his broken times. Said it 1,000,000 times.
That's sad.
It is. And now the single wide trailer's gone too.
See, it is gone. It's gone.
Ellen and I have no way to contact my kids. The only way I had to contact my kids was through Skype, and somehow I can't get the name of the foster parents in order to be able to speak to them. But they're smart enough to know that if you lose your parental rights, you're not supposed to be talking to them anyway. Hopefully, they're smart enough to understand that.
Do you have their last address that you could write a letter to, a snail mail?
I don't have their address. CPS doesn't give out addresses.
Okay, that's fair enough. I understand. Have you considered going to a church and getting some free food from them, Von?
I will never darken a church door ever again because of this very shit. Where the fuck was the Christian God when my mom was sitting over there in that fucking double wide, crying herself to sleep every night because the fucking frost stole our goddamn money? Where the fuck was the Christian God at? Was he on holiday? Was he taking a vacation? Was he getting a shower? Where the fuck was he? Okay? I would never darken the door of a church. Are you fucking high? Christianity is what caused all this. Every one of the motherfuckers down there that did this shit to me were Christian. They were Christian, Southern Baptists to be exact. But they were all Christians. Okay? Where was the Christian God at? Where was he hiding? Was he hiding under a desk? So no, I've never darkened the door of a fucking church. Oh, I never stole nobody's fucking money. You dumbass. I'm a fucking multimillionaire. Why would I steal somebody's fucking money? You're an idiot. You're a dumbass.
There we
Get
are.
out of my chat.
There it is.
Holy fuck. I'm a millionaire. I ain't supposed to be steal. I don't need to steal nobody's fucking money, you moron.
He's a millionaire. Why would Vaughn ever steal money? He's a multi-millionaire, folks. Let's back that up just a touch. I knew it was coming up around here. Minute or
Not
two.
supposed to be talking to him either, because she lost her parental rights too. She's not supposed to be talking to them kids. No, she's not.
Oh, really?
That's right. She lost her parental rights too. She's not supposed to be talking to
I
them
guess
kids.
she has an open adoption with the new family, though. I think you have that too. You can actually keep in touch with them too.
Ever since they got adopted, I haven't spoken to them. Well, no, I take that back. I did speak to them one time after they were adopted, and that's it. But yes, he's not supposed to be talking to them. Oh, she's talking to the foster parents. Oh, okay.
Hey, Bond, do the kids know that you lost all the properties yet, or that you lost all their inheritance?
I don't know. Maybe not. They may not know.
Wow.
They may come back. They may come back to Clay County and see that everything's gone.
Do you think Charity would embrace them or turn them away?
Well, I mean, Charity can embrace them. There's nothing left. Everything I had in that garage that I had set up for my kids is gone. It's all gone.
So this is another thing, like Vaughn thinking that when the kids come back after they're 18, so they're adults. Keep that in mind, they're adults. They're going to want the crap that he saved in the shed, the foam airplanes, the gravy dome, the Matchbox cars. Grown adults. That's what they're coming back for. He thinks they're just going to pick up where they left off. And I mean, who are we kidding? It was never for the kids anyways, but...
God.
Yeah. And now the single wide trailer's gone too.
There we go. See, folks? It's gone.
Helen and I have no way to contact my kids. The only way I had to contact my kids was through Skype. And somehow I can't get the name of the foster parents in order to be able to speak to them. But they're smart enough to know that if you lose your parental rights, you're not supposed to be talking to them anyway. Hopefully they're smart enough to understand that.
Here it comes. Here it comes, folks.
Do you have their last address that you could write a letter to, a snail mail?
I don't have their address. CPS doesn't give out addresses.
Okay, that's fair enough. I understand. Have you considered going to a church and getting some free food from them, Bon?
I will never darken a church door ever again because of this very shit. Where the fuck was the Christian God when my mom was sitting over there in that fucking double wide, crying herself to sleep every night because the fucking frost stole our goddamn money? Where the fuck was the Christian God at? Was he on holiday? Was he taking a vacation? Was he getting a shower? Where the fuck was he? Okay? I would never darken the door of a church. Are you fucking high? Christianity is what caused all this. Every one of the motherfuckers down there that did this shit to me were Christian. They were Christian, Southern Baptists to be exact. But they were all Christians. Okay? Where was the Christian God at? Where was he hiding? Was he hiding under a desk? So no, I've never darkened the door of a fucking church. Oh, I never stole nobody's fucking money. You dumbass. I'm a fucking multimillionaire. Why would I steal somebody's fucking money? You're an idiot. You're a dumbass. Get out of my chat. Holy fuck. I'm a millionaire. I ain't supposed to be steal. I don't need to steal nobody's fucking money, you moron.
He's a multi-millionaire living in his car with not enough gas to even get him back to get poor Sharpie. He's a multi-millionaire now, folks. Well, because he's going to win that lottery any day, right? So he might as well just call himself a millionaire. He's good. Just lend him $500. He'll give you back $5,000 when he wins that lottery, folks. Just saying. That'll hold him over till he gets his disability. See how that works?
God, you're an idiot. Shit. Yeah, Skype is gone. It's been replaced by Teams. But if you contacted Teams and told them you're a Skype member, they would transfer you over for free. But I don't know if they did that. And I don't think they did because they never showed up on my teams. So I don't know. No, I did not. Goodbye. I never left my mom laying on the floor to die. Oh my God, people. Fuck. That's so stupid. Get out of here.
Hey Vaughn, did you ever see Shani's OnlyFans?
No, and I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't
you
even know.
don't.
I've never been to that website, and I ain't about to start.
Oh, me either. I don't pay for it. God damn, I wouldn't pay for anything like that.
Oh, you have to pay for it too? Oh, fuck that. I definitely ain't going now. I definitely ain't
Yeah,
going
hell
over there
no.
now. Yeah, I don't want
Hell
to.
no.
I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not interested in that shit, man. I'm not interested in any of that shit.
Well, I was only going to mention that she has a grey coloured vagina.
What?
Her vagina is grey. Her vagina is grey. Hey, no judgment,
Gray.
you know. But
Gray.
you know, it's grey. It's grey like a grey alien.
That's not a good sign. Because if it's gray, you know what that means?
No. What does it mean?
It means
She has HPV or something like that. She has
no.
HPV or something.
Well, what it means is that there isn't any blood flow. So see that you got to have blood. See if let's say I can't get any blood to this hand. Okay, what's going to happen is the skin will turn gray, and if it continues to not getting any blood, then it will start to turn dark, and it will continue to start turning dark. As long as it didn't get no blood, it will continue to get darker and darker and darker until eventually it rots and falls off. Okay,
Ooh,
but gray color is synonymous with not having any blood. There's no blood flow getting to it, and so it turned gray. I guess I don't know. I mean, I was an orderly for 14 years, so what the fuck do I know, right? But I mean, yeah, she's not getting blood. It's not getting blood, or it'd be pink, right? Be pink, not gray.
Well, it's probably pink on the inside still.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know either.
I don't know, and I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm good, thanks. I'm doing
All
just
right.
fine.
I was just changing the topic to give you a break from getting dragged about your kids.
That was a wrong thing that wasn't exactly a good thing to change it to, but whatever.
Hey, it got your mind somewhere else, didn't it? Though.
Yeah, well, I guess I needed to get my mind off of things, huh? I guess I did. Guess I needed to get my mind off on things.
Have you ever considered a move to Australia?
I had a friend in Australia that I talked to every now and then. Big fat Aussie bastard. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be friends with him for a long time. I wonder what ever happened to him. I haven't seen or heard nothing of him.
Probably died of a heart attack.
Huh? Oh, you think he might have died of a heart attack? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a big boy, that's for sure. But I always liked him. He was a good guy. He was always nice to me. He was always respectful to me. And and I don't forget that shit. When people do me nice, I never forget. And he was always respectful to me. So,
Well, have you ever met a nasty Australian? I don't think there are any.
Well, I've never met him in real life, obviously, because I've never been to Australia.
Do you remember Pipmunk?
I remember who?
Do you remember Pipmunk?
Pipmunk?
Yeah.
No, it don't ring any bells.
Well, you have to think back to the drunken peasant days, Vaughn.
He died. Yeah, he died.
Oh,
recently.
he died?
The same week he died the same week that Cobes died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like the gods are kicking ass. Maybe it's a bad time to be a troll.
Pigmup was not a troll, and neither was Cobes.
Well, here's the thing. The gods told me, they said, you will see the destruction of your enemies. Somehow I would know when my people that hated me were destroyed. And they made it, and they said it. They told me they told me like 20 fucking times, so that I would get it, so that there's no way I could mistake it, right? You will see the destruction of your enemies, and they told me over and over and over again. It's like, okay, I get it. And so, so yeah, they told me that a long time ago. I mean, my videos are over on BitChute
So you saw a psychic that told you that, or a card reader that
no, the
told you
gods
that?
told me themselves. No, the gods told me themselves over and over and over again. They told me over and over and over again, you will see the destruction of your enemies. And I'm like, after about the 20th time, tell me, I say, okay, I got it.
How do you communicate with your gods? How do you
They
communicate with
speak
your
into your
gods?
gut. They speak into your gut. If you're hearing voices in your head, go to a doctor because you crazy. But a real gods and goddesses, they speak into your gut, and they tell you, it's your whole being. It's like a, how do I describe it? It's like a know that you know that you know that you know thing. And then they'll repeat it over and over and over again so that they make sure you got it. It's
Is that
like
the reason? Is that the reason why you stopped taking the medication? Did you feel like it was blocking the messages? Because it is a physiological. If it's a physiological response, then the medication will.
It is interesting you said that because there are some theories out there that medication will calcify the pineal gland, which prohibits you from being a spiritual person. So is it true? I don't know, but it's interesting. I've read some books on it.
I believe that. I believe that.
It may be. I don't know. That could
Not
be the
so
case.
much as crystallizing the pineal gland, but I believe that it could affect messages coming through.
It could. It very well could. I won't deny that.
Hey, Vaughn. I've just got a question in my email from someone. There must be somebody banned from the chat, but it's not bad. I'll tell you what it is. Basically, Charity was selling a few things that we know were yours, like the cars and that.
Right.
But she also sold a gas stove, a deep freezer, a bicycle, a record player, and an incubator. Were those your mum's or yours?
Well, like Mom said in the video, it belonged to both of us. Like Mom said in the video, it belonged to both of us. That stuff, the money and all the possessions belonged to both me and my mother.
What was the incubator for?
Well, now the incubator is probably something she was using for the chickens. She had some chickens.
Yeah.
So that was probably what that was for. But
Charity's denying that it was your property. So is it from your mum's van or your van? Like, is it from the double wide or single wide?
Well, it was probably from both.
Or from the garage, from the shed?
It could be from the garage or the shed or anything, yeah.
And what did the bicycle look like? Could you tell us? Was it an exercise bike? Was it a racing bike? Was it a BMX bike? Could you tell us? Do you remember the color?
Well, as far as the bike, okay, my dad had an exercise bike. It was one wheel, and he was using that to exercise with, and it was heavy. Oh my God, that thing weighed a ton.
I remember those.
It weighed a ton, man. That son of a bitch was 100 pounds, man. I swear to God, it was heavy. And they probably hurt their back trying to get it out of there. But it was really, really heavy. Huh?
Was it in the same spot that you had the racing car stuff and all that?
Yeah, it was in the garage. Yeah, it was in the garage. And
I
they probably got rid of it. That's what I'm not going to worry about what they got rid of because obviously if I win the lottery, I can just buy it all back. It ain't no big deal. I'm not worried about it.
Hey, Vaughn, I'm not trying to make you worried, mate. I'm just trying to understand what Charity's up to. Like it.
Well, what she can do whatever she wants. It's all in her name. She can do whatever she wants. Dumbass Vaughn trusted her, and she put everything in her fucking name. See, here's a fun fact. Okay, Charity put everything in her name, but I don't recall telling anybody to remove my name. So that may come back to haunt Clay County here in the future. Because I don't remember telling anybody to remove my name for that property. I'm pretty damn sure I never said, "Oh yeah, by the way, get rid of my name, take my name off of it." I don't remember telling anybody that shit. So that may come back
This
to
is why
court.
you. This is why you need to go back and fight for your property back.
Well, I mean, they've already cleaned out everything. They've already gotten rid of everything.
They had to pay you back. They'll have to pay you back.
Well,
They would get in serious trouble though. They would get in serious
I
trouble.
don't
They have to
know.
pay
I don't
you
know.
back.
They got the county attorney and they've got a Kentucky congressman in their back pocket. So I wouldn't win anything. I wouldn't win anyway. It's better to just pay them off and get my property back that way. That's the best way to do it. And that's what I intend to do. I'm going to pay them off. I'm going to get my property back. Then I'm going to go to the pound and see if I can get my dogs back. And then I will go and make repairs on the property as best I can, or replace them with new buildings or whatever I got to do. And then just continue on as I was. That's the best way to handle it, and that's how I'm going to handle it.
Can you put the link back in the chat so that people can join the chat? There's somebody. Yeah, can you put the link in?
Yeah, I can put the
in the
link back
outside
in.
chat.
Yes, I can put the link back in. I'm not seeing why the fuck am I not seeing the damn chat? What the fuck? I'm not seeing the fucking chat for some reason. Let me hop out and hop back in. There we go. Now I see the chat again. Well, like somebody else has said in the past, Teddy, the gods I serve, they love to wait till the last second to do something. So you never know. You never know.
Did your mum ever do any sewing, Von? Was your mum much of a sewer?
Was I much of a what now?
I was just asking, Von, was your mum into sewing?
Oh yeah, she sewed. Yeah, she did some sewing.
Was she
Needlepoint and
good?
cross stitch and shit like that. Yeah, she's done that in the past.
Did she have a sewing machine?
She had these big metal containers, round containers, and she would have sewing ribbon and needles, and very strong
Do you miss?
possibility the cauldron is covering an entrance to the underworld. Yes, maybe. You never know. I thought about it.
I can see you being a pilot. I've always seen you're passionate about aircraft.
Yeah, I love working on them. I don't necessarily know. I don't know if being thousands of feet in the air is actually a good idea, but a nice ass. So now go figure.
Yeah.
Well, now Shanny might need them. I don't know. Shanny might need them. They might need them. I hope they made sure they were extra large. Oh. Well, would a diaper even work on her? I mean, she's huge, man. Holy shit.
I don't think they make them big enough for her.
I don't think they'd make them big enough. Yeah. I don't.
Jason's her ass wiper though. That is what. Yeah,
That's
I mean
That's right.
he's being paid to wipe her ass basically.
Oh. We fought Mexico to take massive swaths of their land. I don't remember Mexico having that land. I remember it was French fur traders. I'm the high priest of freedom religion. I can't do that. Now she doesn't have to be power of attorney no more, right? Right? She got
Drunk,
honest,
drunk Irish bum
person.
He's doing.
And you come in as an anonymous person with no fucking face, and you just try to cause chaos because you don't want anybody to do.
Dude, you're a drunk. You don't even know what's going on. When was the last time you had a day off the piss?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my god.
Yo, Von's enjoying that, dude. I love how you're getting all mad, wiper float, and nobody's
fucking awesome, dude. Look at this shit, people. Look. That's fucking awesome. Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't that fucking awesome? Look at that shit. That's great. All right, my fingers are gonna get greasy as fuck, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm going to eat me some chicken. Oh, yes, I am. It's going to be glorious. I had to pay $8.99 for this shit, but goddamn, there's a lot of meat here.
The shakes.
What the dude? What? Who are you?
He's one second he wants to be a Jew. The next second, put him in a timeout. Get rid of him for a
It
while.
would be good. It would be good for you to have a lay down. Go have a lay down, and and come back later, okay? When you're a little bit more sober, because I think you're getting more and more drunk. So, go have a lie down and just come back later, okay? Because I think you've had a little bit too much, okay? Because you're starting to slur. You're starting to, what am I thinking of? Where you just talk and talk and talk. What am I thinking of? What's the word I'm thinking of?
Rambling, Vaughn. You're doing it right now.
Rambling. Yeah, rambling. Rambling. Yeah,
he's in a drunk delirium.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Because when you drink a lot, you like to chat a lot too. That's what alcohol does. It messes with your mind and it makes you talk shit.
It makes you want to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's like, give it a rest. Go have a lie down, like the Brits would say, and come on back when you're a little more sober than what you are now.
You guys have been live for over 6 hours? Holy shit.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how the hell I'm having all these long-ass lives, but I am. I don't know why.
Vaughn, I want to ask you a question about John.
Go ahead.
Do
go
you
ahead.
really think he was overcompensating for his latent homosexuality by being really, vulgar about women and being overly sexual about every woman he saw? Do you think he was covering up for his gay tendencies, or he has like a homosexual?
Well, actually, there is documentation that says something to that effect, so it's possible. Now, do I know for sure? No, because I'm not in his head. I'm not in the guy's head, but there is documentation that seems to suggest that very thing. So, I mean, who's to say? I can't, I don't know what's inside the guy's head, but I do know.
Now salivating over that Midwestern guy that came into the show. Oh, what a good-looking Midwestern fella. And, he always used to compliment me on my looks, and he kind of was overly conspicuous about, oh, you're so good-looking. Oh, you look so hot. Oh, you look so... I mean, that kind of gave me the...
Really? Really?
That every time,
in your show? Wait. This happened in your show?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh,
on your
shit,
show,
Sam. Oh, shit, Sam. Oh, shit.
No, when that Midwestern guy came on. I said,
J-Dubs did that. Sam. J-Dubs did return that fake pocket pussy he bought at Walmart. He did return it, so it makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I don't know
also,
what.
Wait a minute. He calls. He always talks down to
well, that's true.
Black people. He calls them shit skins or dark skinned people, and then he has a fetish for black girls. And what the hell is that?
Well, me personally, I think black women are sexy, and I would love to date a black woman.
But what is the story with him that he cosplays a Jew, and he hates on Jews? He's racist towards black people, but he loves black women. What's the story? What's up?
I think he flip-flops back and forth between Judaism and...
I'll tell you, man, and I've said this a million times. I think the dude needs to go into a hospital or an urgent care facility or something and say, hey, man, I'm having trouble with my emotions. I'm having trouble with certain feelings. Can you all help me out? And they will help him. They will actually give him care. They will actually help him.
Well, I remember like a few years ago when he was actually practicing Judaism, he was a lot happier back then. But ever since he left the religion, things.
Yeah, he's become really all over the place, like scatterbrain. He's one second he wants to be a Jew. The next second he's an Irish Catholic anti-Semite. One second he likes black people, then the next minute he's a racist. It's like one second he wants to be with women, and then all of a sudden he's salivating over the Midwestern blonde guy on the show. Oh, you're such a good-looking guy,
He really said that shit. You're not kidding.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that he was sexually molested by priests when he was a kid, by Irish Catholic priests.
I hope not.
I have a very sneaking suspicion that's why he went to Judaism. He
Oh,
might
God,
have
I
been
hope not.
sexually raped or molested by
Now,
Catholic.
Vaughn, did you notice if John had any gay dating apps on his phone?
I never noticed. No.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
I don't know
he
He
has
what.
one
wouldn't let
phone.
me get near his phone. Remember, he would never let me get near his phone. Remember? Oh, don't touch my phone! Don't touch my phone!
Why did he fly off the handle when you asked him where he was? He could have. Maybe I was telling him go to an Asian massage parlor and get a load off and get some sexual.
Look, if I come to anybody and I say, "Hey, man, I haven't seen you all day. Where you been?" They don't fly off the handle and say, you know where I've been. You got to know where I've been. People don't say that. They'll say, well, I was at work and then I went shopping, or, that's how people would react. They're not going to fly off the handle and start saying, well, you got to know where I've been. You got to know everything I'm doing.
Maybe he was having illicit sexual relations with gay prostitutes, because
I don't know. All I know is that his behavior was not normal behavior for a normal person. Okay, he was very belligerent, very, very. What the fuck? Am I the amazing Kreskin now or some shit? I got to know exactly where he's been, but he's not around me. No, it don't work that way.
You remember Fat Vito from The Sopranos? The in the closet, mafia, a homosexual fag.
Right. Yeah.
When it's caught, his father-in-law gets him in that motel room, and then they beat the hell out of him with crowbars. And he says to him, he sits there and he relishes seeing him get beaten to death with the crowbars, and he says to him, "You're a fucking disgrace. You're a fucking disgrace." John made me think of that scene. That he's like Fat Vito blowing the security guard in the van. When he gets caught. He could have been. Could have tried to pull a fast one on you. You're lucky he didn't rape you.
Well, if he had tried anything sexual, he'd be either I'd be in jail or he'd be on the floor. Because that would have never happened. Guaranteed. But I don't know why he flipped out. I mean, flipping out over somebody giving me a gift card? What the fuck, man? Why would you flip out over somebody giving me an $11 gift card?
Here you just have a credible example of people just being nice to you and giving you things like this woman just bought you a drink.
Yeah. You guys saw that shit happen live, man. I mean, out of nowhere, she just comes and says, "Well, here you go. You need to get something to drink. Here you go." I'm like, "Damn!" Live on video, but I proved my point, I guess, didn't I? But yeah, man, I've had a lot of people. They just, they just seem to like me.
It really is all for the best. If he's unhinged, if he's mentally disturbed or mentally unstable, you should be as far away from him as possible.
He needs, like I said, he needs to walk into a hospital or urgent care facility or something of that nature and say, "Hey, I got a problem with my emotions. I got a problem with feelings. I got a problem maybe thinking about the wrong things or whatever. Can you help me?" And then they'll say, "Yeah, we can help you." And I'll take him to a room.
Because he's 1 minute supporting Israel, the next he's turning back to his ex-wife's proclivities for being anti-Israel. It's like I'm all pro-Arab, and now it's like he's all over the place. He's all over the place.
Yeah, like I said, he needs help. Everybody's like, why didn't you call the cops? Why didn't you call the cops? Because all the cops would have done was throw him in jail. That's all they would have done. He wouldn't have got any care. They would have just thrown him in jail. He needs care. He needs help, man. He needs real help.
I told him for his own, for his own well-being, for his own good, he should just retreat to his family's home for a while to get himself back together. Because living on the streets and doing what he's doing in his mental state, it's very sad to see what's happening.
Well, Well, he's going to run into the wrong person.
Why are you pursuing a married woman and and like not and being shameless about it? Everybody, I mean, the lowest low lives like Rev and Shanny even picked up on that. What are you doing? Legitimizing chasing after a married woman? Why?
Yeah, exactly, because there's nothing legit about that. Come on, nothing legit about that shit, man.
Mm-hmm. That's like really falling off the wagon. I mean, trying to be a Muslim, trying to be a Jew, like the number one no is don't pursue married women. It's adultery. It's one of the commandments. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing, you know. I mean,
thou shalt not covet another man's wife. It's very clear, black and white. One of the main commandments in the 10 Commandments.
Correct. It is.
And the Muslims believe in that just as much as the Jews. And the Christians believe in that. That's a universal commandment. You don't go after a married woman.
Correct. As the Joker said in the
mental instability.
As the Joker said in the original Batman movie, never rub another man's rhubarb.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, like I said, man, I believe the dude needs some help. I hope he gets it. I don't think he will, but I hope he gets it. But he really does. He needs some help.
Shouldn't his parents, shouldn't his mom at least tell him, look, you shouldn't go pursuing a married woman, especially if you're a racist and you hate blacks and she's as black as night. She's like the African of Africans. She looks mega African. She's like super dark skinned.
Hey, why does John not want to live at home with his mom anyways? Like, he has a place to stay and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying, Cisco?
I was just wondering, why does John never go back home with his mom? At least he'll have a bedroom.
I don't know. I told him he should. I mean, it's embarrassing.
He should. He should go back with his mom if he doesn't want to give him a house.
Half the country now is incapable of paying rent, and most people in the a millennial generation and the what's the name of the second generation after the millennials?
Gen Z or something.
The Gen Zers. Yeah, they're all moving in back with their parents. They can't live alone. They can't.
Well, here in Ottawa, like the apartment situation is pretty bad, and even if you do find one available, it's like almost $1,800 for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, well, you spend all your salary on rent or on food, and I'm sure that was what was getting him down, because he spends all his money on food now, like he's loaded.
And me telling him, I said, John, we can't be buying all this fast food. It's going to bankrupt me. Oh, we'll be all right. He said, we'll be all right. And I said, no, John, we're not going to be all right. I'm going to run out of money, dude. Oh no, it'll be all right. And well, what happened? I ended up losing $650, man. $650.
Yvonne, why don't you do what John is doing? Why don't you do the Uber with the car? You could make
well, now that I've got a working phone, I probably could actually. I may look into that now that I've got a working phone. But see, at the time, I did.
You're in Hamilton. Do that. I mean, that you can save. You can make fuel money and food money.
Make a little money on the side. Yeah, I'll look into it. See, pardon me. See if they got anything going here. I'll look into it though. I really will. I'll look into it. See what they got going. But you know, because my problem was I didn't have a working phone. See, and you got to have a working phone because the damn GPS won't work if you ain't got a working phone. But I got a working phone now, and so I can put it. I can call people and say, "Hey, you got a job? You got take an application."
Yeah, Vaughn, you could always get a job delivering pizzas. Like most of these pizza places give you a free meal at the end.
Yeah,
of the shift.
that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
That's true. That's true. Well, I used to deliver pizzas, actually. I used to deliver pizzas, and that was, of course, that was years and years and years ago. But I don't know. I've got to close this second round.
It's not a physically demanding job. It's not like labor intensive. Food delivery, you can do food delivery, and that's very simple.
Well, you have to know how to count money. You have to get the proper change and stuff once you give them the pizzas.
Right.
Well,
the pizza owner's going to want that money.
Yeah,
Cisco and Sammy.
John went to court for something, but I don't know what it was.
What's that, Buffalo?
I was just going to say, I was talking to Vaughn earlier about Cameo. like if he opened up a Cameo, it wouldn't be begging, and it's work he can do from his phone. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to get up. He doesn't have to count money. He doesn't have to do anything. He just has to make a short little silly video for people.
Oh, okay.
And he would make a couple of bucks, you know?
Oh,
You guys
Cameos,
know
he
what
should have
Cameo
done
is,
that
right?
years ago.
Yeah, Cisco, just give him a quick explanation of Cameo so he knows I'm not bullshitting him.
Well, pretty much like what they do is they pay you like $30 for you to send them a video and just be like, "Hey, it's me, Vaughn. How's it going?" And then you talk about them and stuff like that.
Like a birthday shout out or
So
whatever.
celebrities do it all the time to make some side money.
No, okay.
Yeah, well, that sounds like an easy gig. That quick one.
Well, now we've got Sammy here, and all we need is Solar Marshal to show up. We'll have everybody here. I don't know what happened to Solar.
It's been months since last we last heard
it's
from him.
been months. Yeah, it's been months. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, I hope the guy's all right. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. But
Sure, he's fine. He's probably working a lot.
He's probably just working a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's Solar is dead. Listen at you. God, that's sick. People quit.
Well, I mean,
You guys have been saying I was dead the entire summer.
I was really disappointed to hear that John got physical with you and he actually abused you physically. That was a real disappointment.
That was a big no-no because, see, it's an automatic felony here in the United States. But, you know, he shouldn't have done it. I didn't press charges, though, because I didn't want the man in jail. I wanted him to get help, you know. I want him to get help. I want him to get to help. He needs to walk into a hospital and say, hey, I need help, and then tell them what's up, and then they'll help him. I mean, they will. They'll give him good care.
Salamatu's husband is no, a wuss. He's no wussy. He looks like a very vicious person. He looks like a very tough guy.
My understanding is he's a big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy, a lot bigger than John.
Oh yeah, he's muscular. He looks like a killer. What is he doing messing around with this kind of man's wife? This man, it doesn't have to put like a voodoo witchcraft spell on John.
Well, these guys are big into voodoo, and I kept telling John, I said, John, you know, if these motherfuckers are into voodoo, I mean, I'm a sorcerer, okay? I know about magic. You know, if he's into voodoo, how do you know he can put shit on you, man? You need to get the fuck out of there.
If he gets close to his wife and this man sees him approaching his wife and, sexually soliciting her, and he doesn't want her doing that anymore, then he could just put John's life to an end. He can snuff John. This man, he leased his wife out to John for citizenship, for American citizenship. That's what his true agenda and goal was. And the point was that she was going to allow herself to get impregnated by John, therefore trapping John into a marriage, of common law marriage, whereby she gets citizenship, and then she can get her husband's citizenship. That was the real agenda behind it all. And
it might have been.
He still has this infatuation with her after he couldn't impregnate her.
Right.
And so, and he has gay sexual tendencies. He's like bisexual. You know, I was being honest when I said it reminded me of Silence of the Lambs and Buffalo Bill and that kind of pathology. And he got violent. I mean, he could develop the pathology of a serial killer. Then you need to stay far away from him as possible. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's like I said, the dude's unhinged. I mean, $11 gift card given to me by a Good Samaritan. Said, here, you look like you want to eat some breakfast. Here you go. Here's your $11 gift card. And so I've got me some breakfast with it. And so I'm sitting there eating breakfast, minding my own business. Here comes John out of nowhere, starts yelling and screaming. What are you doing eating breakfast? I said, because I can. And he lost it. Starts screaming more. Says, where'd you get all that food? I said, somebody gave me $11 gift card. But how'd you get that $11 gift card? Show me how that $11 gift card works. He's screaming. He's not talking normal. He's screaming at the top of his lungs. And I'm like, dude, what in the hell? So I go up to the front of McDonald's there and put it through the machine to show him that it worked. And then he got even madder after I showed him it worked. He got even madder, which, by the way, ruined the last $3 on the card, by the way. But he got mad as hell over that then, and then starts yelling and screaming. And then when I went to go sit back down, that's when he grabbed me by the throat and said, "I could kill you for this." And I'm like, dude, it's $11 gift card. What is wrong with you? Something's bad wrong with that dude, man. He needs help. He needs real help. And I don't know, unless he does it himself, see, ain't nobody gonna be able to help him. He's got
That's why I always carry a box cutter on me when I go out in public in case someone tries something stupid.
You got to have, these people like that, they've got to want help. If they don't want help, there's not much you can do. Because they got to
You gotta
want
get yourself a box cutter, Vaughn.
Yeah, I need to do something,
Like,
don't I?
if we're not allowed to own guns, just have a knife on you.
Do you honestly think he's coming after you over there in Hamilton? He's pursuing
Oh, he showed up in Hamilton. I saw him. I saw his car. Man. I know what type of car he has, and I know that it has those fishnets in the back on the back windows, and so I'm sitting there. I'm like, holy shit, that's John. And what the fuck's he doing in Ohio? So because it ain't no small trip to come to Ohio from New Jersey. It's like 7 or 8 hours.
He might have developed an obsessive compulsive relationship.
It's obsessive compulsive. Yeah, exactly. That has to be. That's textbook obsessive compulsive.
He was actually offering money to have you come back to him, like you're his wife, like you're his girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way. That's
He's
not gonna
developed
happen.
a gay sexual infatuation with you, I believe. Really?
Well, that's not going to happen. That's never going to happen because, hey, I'm not gay. Wow, what a shock.
Sammy, when did you start to realize John was gay? Because, bi, whatever, right? Because
and
for
why
us,
didn't nobody tell
for me personally, we told you ages ago, Vaughn.
Why didn't nobody tell my happy ass before I went to New Jersey? Damn it! Shit, you guys should open up your mouth.
I'll tell you when, Sid. Look, I was being kind of dismissive of it because I enjoyed talking to John and having long discussions on several subjects, and it was useful, and I wanted to get my message across. Right. But he was being really obvious about his kind of like compliments about my looks. Oh, you look good. Oh, you look good in that picture. Oh, you look really nice.
Yeah, that would have been an instant creep out for me, man. I would have instantly creeped out.
I did get creeped out, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I heard you guys talking about his early stick cam relationships with illicit gay relationships with, and that's how he got the name J-Dubs. And then when I suggested that he could have had a gay homosexual relationship with Vaughn, I saw the instant reaction was like very telling, very suspicious, and like he winced, and there's something going on in his head that he really does have like homosexual proclivities, what the clincher was when the Midwestern guy, the good-looking blonde Midwestern guy, came on the show. He says, "Oh, here we have a very nice-looking, good-looking guy."
Yeah, see that's an instant creep out for me too. I mean, oh my God,
that got to be a little bit too much. That's when I realized there's something wrong. There's something.
Yeah, there's something wrong. So I mean, I don't know.
Did you see his video in the bathtub? Did you see the video from the bathtub?
I do hope he gets help. I really do. I do hope he gets help. That was my car. I said I do hope he gets help though. I want him to get some help.
What was that video all about?
What was it? What video? I don't know what video you were saying.
He did a video where he was from the bath, and it was like, I don't know much about being gay in that, but it seemed real gay.
Oh, really?
It was a while ago.
I know.
It was like really. It was really candid.
Yeah, did he really try to commit suicide online on Stickcam?
Well, he was. I don't know about actually trying it, but he was constantly talking about it. And I'm like, well, maybe I could go there and I can talk to him and, kind of talk him out of that shit, and, kind of encourage him not to, that life is important and all that good shit. I thought I could help the dude. And unfortunately,
he's really fighting his
He's fighting everything. Yeah, he's fighting
he's
everything.
fighting his latent homosexuality.
He's fighting everything.
He's fighting. No, he has an internal conflict with his being homosexual.
I think so too. He's having a problem, and he needs to go get help. But see, the problem is he can go get help, and that's the bad part. Because if he'd go get help, man, he could get that shit fixed. But he don't want to fix it. You know, he likes being the way he is already.
I mean, people were picking up on it. Other so-called trolls.
Shenny and Rev even picked up on it. I was shocked. Somebody sent me.
They said that his kind of really disgusting
the disgusting talk,
berating women and talking down to them and being vulgar to them and vulgar about them. He won't do it to their face, but he talks about them like that in front of everybody, and it's very suspicious. It's very questionable. Like, why does he do that? Why does he have? Why is he misogynistic? And it, I can't. I'm not a psychiatrist. I can't do like a psychoanalysis on him. But that's another thing that triggered my suspicion that something's wrong with him sexually.
Right.
I mean, I was dismissing all of it for years. I wasn't, really focused in on that. I didn't want to harp on it, but it was always there, and I felt like, is there something homosexual about him? And it's like, I think yes, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, it gets me into trouble every fucking time. I try to look for the good in somebody, and it always gets me into trouble every fucking time. And John was no different. I tried to find the good in him. Thought maybe I could help talk him down from all this suicide talk, and all I ended up doing was just making matters worse.
If he's suicidal because of his conflicted sexuality, it gives me the sneaking suspicion that he was raped by Catholic priests during his childhood, that he was like sodomized, or a priest did sexually molested him or something.
Right.
It gives me like
Debbie, Sammy is referring to what John said, not what he said. Get it, clean the wax out of your ears. Sammy's not talking about himself. He's talking about what John said, which is creepy. That's creepy enough. But yeah, somebody in the outside chat said you were the one that was calling the Midwestern guy attractive.
No, that wasn't me. No, I was having a conversation about supplements and everything with him, and we were like shooting the shit. But John all of a sudden starts obsessing over his looks. Oh, he's a good-looking guy, and and all this shit that he did with me. He always did it with me. You look good, Sam. You look really hot in that picture, Sam.
Oh God, yeah. See, that is so.
All right, I wasn't hitting on the Midwestern guy. It's like we had a nice conversation with one another because we had a lot in common, but about supplements and about health. But John was the one hitting on him. John hit on him. Anyway, take it easy, Vaughn.
All right, Sammy, you going to bed?
Yeah. Well, you know what? You go and have a nice conversation with John. Talk to him again.
No. I'm done, dude. I am so done. I am so done. Yeah, I'm so done.
All right. Well, anyway, take it easy. Good luck.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, no, there he goes. But wow, Sammy showed up. Now we need Solar to show up, and we got the whole thing, whole cabango, But yeah, man. Wow, that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. The only thing I know to say is that he needs help, and he should get that help. He should go into an urgent care facility. Urgent care facility would probably be better because it's a smaller facility. It's a smaller building. They more personal. And they can help you maybe a little bit better, perhaps, than a big old hospital. Where I'm gonna sit here for hours while I wait for them to come get me. Whereas in an urgent care facility, you might get better care. Oh, come on, stupid thing! I got to wrap it around my rearview mirror. But he just, he needs to get care, man. He needs to get good care, and I don't know if he'll get it or not. Probably not. But he needs it. He definitely needs it. I hope he gets good help. I do. I really do. But yeah, I wanted to help. I tried to help, and it didn't work. So it's up to somebody else now. Throwing the ball to somebody else because I couldn't help them all. So oh well, still happens.
Well, at least you tried.
I tried, but I still got my apple cider vinegar gummies. Believe it myself. It's like, what the hell? I guess I've turned into a wig bag. Turned into a damn wig bag, man.
This is just proof you could do a whole 8-hour day's work if it was just the right type of work.
But yeah, you put me behind a desk and give me a shit ton of paperwork to do, and I'm good. I'll just sit there and do paperwork all day. I'm good. I don't know why I can't find a job like that, man. There's got to be a job like that somewhere.
There's one out there for you.
I hope so, because I need to find it.
I'm honestly, you got to try Cameo because you
Cameo
could start making.
But what if they make me? What if they make me do something stupid like pull down my pants or some shit like that? You know?
No, you can't do anything like that. You just talk. So.
Anyways, folks, we got more Von Helton come up, but that's a little snippet of what went down. This was 7.5 hours, this freaking stream, but a lot of it was repetitive. So thank you for joining me on that. We're going to come back not too long. We're going to take a little detour, and we're going to do a little recap of some of the highlights, a la Fat Photog, of the Reverend Shanny drunk stream. Apparently, William's not a pedo anymore, I guess. I don't know. They seem to drop that. And but that was a banger, that drinking stream, the one or two back-to-back streams, I should say. But just before we do that, and I don't want to play too much of this, and I thought about it, Will did do a bit of an interview with some people, and he is technically an adult, so it's not like he's an underage kid, but I still kind of feel weird about it a little bit. But I do want him to at least answer the accusations of the pedophilia that his own mother put out against him. So we're going to check out just a little bit of that. And like I said, a recap of some of the highlights of Shanny and Rev's drunk stream, and then back to Von Helton, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Last time on Shanny Ball Z.
So today I gave my sons up to foster care temporarily. That's how we're looking at it as a vacation.
You have to look at it that way.
Later that night.
He's leaving me again. I told him not to leave me, but he does leave me. This is why we get in fights. And he's wasting gas.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I can't trust him at all. I don't know where he is. I know. I know. He got my babies. He convinced me it was the right thing to do. What?
Hey, Shanny, I feel really bad. I'm coming home. You know why?
No. Why?
The waiting room wait is something like 3 hours, and I can't be away from you for this long. So I'm coming home.
Yeah, you probably already got what you got. Fuck off.
3 hours? I couldn't be that long away from you. So I came home.
Yeah, after you snapped on me.
After I... What?
You didn't get your meds. You wasted all that fucking time and energy and gas.
No. It was worth it to see that the thing was too fucking... I think COVID's going nuts.
Why do you keep taking your stuff to the car?
Because I always want to be able to shoot a video if I feel like it. You know, this is ridiculous, and you're just going to do this for the rest of my life, and I'm not... It's not any way to live. Right now, I could be going down to Robert at the corner and hanging out with him and smoke a butt.
Is that what you've been doing?
No, I wish I could. He's on the street. He said, come down in a couple minutes.
I'm telling you to leave now.
I'm not leaving. No. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to waste gas anymore.
Well, can you leave the room?
Why?
Because I don't want to look at you. I don't want you
You
around
don't have
me.
to look at me. I'm going to hang with Robert down the road.
No, Jason.
Yeah, I am.
Fine, I'm going to call the police and tell them that you're smoking pot.
You're a disgusting piece of shit.
So there's a girl
Cousin.
that you've been going over to. Enjoy getting your dick waxed.
You're a disgusting freak. She's a friend from Convenient. Doing
Enjoy
this
your
house.
girlfriend, you piece of fucking shit.
And you
I don't like someone who's stealing pot when I'm going through this shit! Are you fucking nuts? Are you fucking nuts?
You were happy with the weed that I got.
Are you fucking nuts? I'm going through a lot of shit and this is what you're doing? Are you a child?
I won't go back to the guy, okay? I won't talk to him anymore.
Get out of the house! Just leave
Where
and get
do
your
you want
meds.
me to go?
Get your meds and leave. He sent a girl a dick pic.
Next time on Shelly Ball Z.
You could show everyone. Does it feel good?
As bad as the first interview was, no one could have anticipated the train wreck that was the second and final interview with William. Recently aged 18 and spending a few years away.
All right, so again, we're just a little bit of this. And this version of it is I got from Lolscow Productions. So I'm going to skip up to where they're actually, like, I guess, talking a little bit. And he responds to some of the recent claims that Shani's made. And then we're going to move on.
Not rare. Stuff usually doesn't, I mean, and it's sad because I don't even want to say that in front of you because I don't want, because it's got to hurt you as well to hear that. But like,
Yeah.
It's extreme what's went down with you guys. It is extreme. And
Also,
I can't even,
yes,
I can't
Christina,
even remotely
is
put my
fine.
mind. Go ahead. What'd you say? Sorry.
Someone was asking if the Cash App was mine.
Yes. Yes. That one that's pinned to the top. Veggie Man. Yeah. That's.
Am I allowed to say something? That is his Cash App. He provided it to me directly. And not only that, Will enjoys being here. If you didn't notice from the last fucking stream, I thanked him for his time and he wanted to continue sticking around.
Yeah. I think that, you know what, just ignore the chat. Don't even. It's
Like,
there's
all you people that are so jelly.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead. I want to hear Will speak. I want to hear
Like,
Will.
Go
jelly.
fuck yourselves. I'm here.
You're
There's none of that.
If you go back and watch that, like, you were literally giving them perfect advice, and it's very similar advice to this, what he's saying right now to you, TJ, because that's how, you know, Shani gets so bent out of shape over the chat, you know what I mean? And she can't let
Dude, I have
neat
people
things
telling
go.
me to do the stand-up
Bob,
thing and
TJ's
turn off
wrong.
monetization. There is no monetization on this. Do you understand that? Like
How
He was the one
far
that brought
they're
it up?
willing. Yes, they're
Really?
not being sexually.
that?
Yeah,
Understand
that's just
that?
people like
They're
actively
just
going
gonna
out of
say
their way to
stuff like
support
that.
it.
Yeah. I would just, again, they ignore
Yeah.
him. Ignore him.
Well, I do want to say one thing. Oh my God, Zach. Anyway, I do want to say one thing, and I want to clear this up. I know nobody actually believes it, but
Zach.
the allegation of me sexually
Zach?
abusing my brother is completely wrong, and I would never in my life do anything like that. I
know
am
that,
so incredibly repulsed by her, and I never want to speak to her again after that, especially not Jason, because Jason was the one that spread the lie to her in the first place, out of nowhere.
Really?
How
He was the one
far
that brought
they're
it up?
willing... Yes, because she said Jason saw it, apparently. That never happened.
No.
Shit. Look,
No.
I don't put up with spamming. Zach. So you're welcome here, but you can shut the fuck up now. We all get it.
Yeah, please.
Oh, TJ. TJ. Don't do, are you out of your mind? Don't do that.
No, like there's.
Okay, look,
We get
I
your
thought it
point.
was.
he's
Don't
not
make me
upset.
call.
And our mom apparently
Which
never
is just
believed it
total
until
bullshit.
now. I don't even know what she's like talking about genuinely, because nothing like that ever happened. And I'm
Right.
absolutely repulsed that, you know, either of them would make up something like that. I love my brother very dearly, and I would never do anything to put him in harm's way like that.
No, never.
I
And
remember,
I don't.
like, when Jason went and kicked him in the ribs, my first
Yep.
thought was to call the police. I never do that. I was always like afraid to call for any type of reason, but I felt that was absolutely necessary. Despite my mom begging for me not to, I did it anyway. Because
Yeah,
I love.
can you tell us more about that part? Like, what was
Yeah.
she? So when that happened, you're like, I need to call the police, and she was
Yeah.
literally trying to talk you out of doing that.
Yes, she told me not to, that it's okay, you don't need to. And then when the police came, she kept telling them, no, don't take him away, don't take him away. It's like she cared more
Wow.
about him
That's
than her
awful.
own child getting kicked in the freaking ribs.
Yeah,
Can I make a quick apology?
Yeah.
Zach is in the chat saying I'm sorry. You don't need to be sorry. I have a terrible sense of humor. I apologize to everybody.
Despite not wanting to. And I will say, like, during that period of time, Jason did improve. He was on medication because they forced him on medication. And, you know, I didn't hear any arguments during that time. So there's a
So you
possibility
thought that maybe
that
he was.
in
Yeah.
an alternate scenario, Jason could have actually gotten better. But clearly that is not the case. And clearly he's just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah.
The same goes for
Yeah.
my. I don't even know if I can consider her my mother anymore, because she's just downright said, I'm not your son. And I mean, I'm not your mother anymore.
Oh my god, that's and that. Oh my god, that makes me so angry, because it's just, and because this is the thing, William, she doesn't mean that. As much of a piece of crap as Shani is, I will tell you, she doesn't actually mean that.
I don't think she does. I think it's just
She is
out of anger.
being,
And,
yeah, exactly what it is.
it's further
And
ruined because Jason's putting her into this state of illusion. Like, the entire time during that stream, he's just constantly consoling her, making up BS and putting stuff into her head. It is incredibly
yes,
messy.
he's very jealous of you.
Yes.
And I've known that, I've seen
Bob on
that
TJ's
really
not.
honestly from the beginning, to be
Shani's
honest.
mom, my grandmother, she's dead. So, not
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
contact.
yeah.
I don't know. I do not remember.
Okay, okay.
That's
That's
I'll
fair,
go
if you
ask.
don't remember. No, well, if he may or may not
Yeah.
remember, and it's not that big of a deal. I just wondered about that, because this is.
Did. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if it was during this moment or not. My mind's kind of foggy about it, but he kicked me to the floor and started stomping my head in right towards the stage.
No.
And
What?
I had this big lump on the back of my head for multiple days. My vision was like all red. I could barely focus on anything. And
Oh my god.
my mother
That is
suddenly just she
terrifying.
switched up and she told him, like, why did you do that? You could have killed him. What is wrong with you? And because he was in a manic episode, he just did not care at all, and he had no regard for what happened.
That's, oh my god. That and he should have went to jail for that. I mean, she should have called the police. That should have been it. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's why it's like, just like on the stream not long ago when you came in there and he was calling you a bitch, and she started crying and whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's not real, because she's gonna in a few minutes be completely fine with him again. And that's one thing that's like, you talk to my son like that, like you're never gonna speak to him again. Like
Yeah.
it's above and beyond. And then to know that there was all this physical abuse that was going on, she saw it, did nothing. And then even when you got old enough that you were like not gonna allow him to.
Oh my god.
Enjoy.
They're trying
now
to get you
now I'm
angry.
going to
You
shut up
don't need to
again.
work.
Like once, 30 seconds every 10 minutes is not the worst thing you've ever heard. All right. So go ahead. I'll shut up again.
Yeah.
We just don't waste your time or energy on those people though, like because they're just gonna
Yeah.
talk shit. They're just here to try to talk shit. Just ignore them because when you react, you're giving them what they want, basically.
But they're giving me what I want.
Shanny does the
So,
same thing.
whatever.
I think the worst part is really just when you're commentating about them telling you
trolls.
stop. I think you should just continue on and not worry about it.
All right.
Other
Advice
than-
taken.
Fine.
Advice taken. I'm not impossible to get along with. Advice taken.
All right, well, I heard parts I want. I'm sure there's more if you want to sift through it. But this was Lulz Cow Productions' version of it. I guess it's from the goddamn podcast, folks. But that's the second interview I guess Will did. But, folks, let's have some fun. Let's relive some highlights.
I colored it correctly, goddammit. You
There
see
you
this
go.
shit?
Oh
That's
my
for
God.
Cobes. Oh!
This is good.
Yes! That's for Cobes right there.
For Cobes, man.
For Cobes, man.
This is so gross.
Cobes, this is Channy for Christ drinking for Cobes. Do you get this shit? Fucking film it. Film it! Film it! Oh! Look at this shit. She's gonna open her throat. Oh, look at that shit! Look at the tongue. That's for Cobes. You better believe that shit. I'm gonna do one too. Oh! All right, this is for Cobes. You fucking kidding me? I'll eat a cigarette for Cobes. All right? That's it. Decimated. Throw it against the goddamn wall. All right? Am I doing this?
Yeah.
Cobras.
We can't show it on
you
camera.
Can't. What, are you fucking serious?
I know, right?
Fine. All right. This shit is very nice.
There you go. We can see it. Show it in the glass, though. Chug.
I can't.
Try it.
Chug.
Try it.
I'll drink it off.
Yeah, no sips, bitch.
This goes to my cocksucking trolls that I love, though. You gave me garlic butter. Garlic butter. Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
Oh, come on. You are a bitch. Suck it, trolls. Exactly, bench.
Fuck you, Glass! You should have more alcohol! Fuck you, Glass!
God damn.
Fuck! God damn it!
That's performance art.
Yes, it is. Exactly. That was fucking great. That was very hilarious looking. You're so pretty. You do know how pretty you are. Thank you fucking for it, because we're gonna have sloppy sex. You're gonna have sloppy sex.
Oh, I feel like nasty.
That's fine. I'll eat. Your fucking pussy's so good. You know this? Huh? My pretty girl? Huh?
I feel nauseous.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta get that clean then, don't I? Here you go. Don't vomit. Here. Jesus Christ, this is useless anyway. Here you go.
Thank you,
You're
Mom.
welcome. I even go. Oh! No vomit. All over.
I can't do anything to make myself feel better. The only thing that can make me feel better is my son. That is the truth. And I have my...
Yeah, as pointed out many times, those curtains and couch are just disgusting. Now. Ugh. Just like, ugh.
Puke bucket. Because I'm so fucking sick of life. I'm so sick of people abusing me. I'm so sick of being ignored and treated like shit for who I am. And told that I don't matter because I'm not what they want me to be.
How dare you, you fucking bitch, Shanny, for not being what the world expects you to be. You know, how dare you do this to the planet? You know, yeah, she's supposed to be the female savior to the goddamn human race, right? Right. She's supposed to... She needs to be the fucking savior of the human race, Shanny, for Christ. No, she's a mother. She's a good mom. You know, a good mom. And Mr. William Gaddis knows that she's a good mommy. I'm gonna victimize my good mommy for the sake of internet reactions channels because... Oh, I think they're cool, you know. I think BGTV is such a cool guy. Why, though? Why? Why is BGTV a cool guy? I don't know. He thinks he is, though. You know? He thinks he's cool. Why is he cool? Oh, he's got a cool voice. Oh, does he? Oh. Does he have a cool voice and he's a cool boy? Maybe he is. You know, maybe he is. Shanny might have hit a wall of sleep. And if she did, that's her right to hit the wall of sleep. You know? It doesn't make any sense, William, that you can't call your mom once. Do you know that your actions have absolutely driven me insane? Did you know that? That your actions have driven me to the point where I can't even see sanity anymore? I don't know what it is because your mom won't stop this shit with the live streams, you know? I'm going to be uploading a video to my fucking channel of me very sexily singing Happy Birthday, Mr. President. And it's just for Donald. It's just for him. Because, you know, I just feel so blessed to have voted for him in 2016, you know, because he's such a messiah figure. You know, I'm going to sing... Donald, when you hear this from me, I hope you understand how much I love you.
I am really fucking drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk as fuck. You just laying down now. So she's going to lay down and be drunk, Will. You know? Because you caused this. You know, All of this, you caused every bit of it. Does it feel good, son? Huh? How does it feel to make your mom feel like a piece of shit, William? Do you love this? Huh? Do you want to call her Moomy some more? Mommy, you're such a fat pig. Mommy's a fat pig. Look at Mommy. She's so fat. Fat pig Mommy. Fat pig Mommy. Mommy Moo Moo. Ha 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 ha! It's so funny, ain't it? Call your fucking mother, you ungrateful little piece of shit. Do it now!
I need to get my bed out. Come on, Shannon, you doing it for your fucking son.
You're doing it for your son. This is doing it for your son. Like, is there any question? We brought this up last night. Is there any question why the kids would not want to go back to this? Like, this.
I'm waking up from the fucking dead. And you come back.
You're gonna love the latest video that I got coming out, man.
I was feeling very nauseous.
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
But
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
I'm feeling better now. Even though my son has destroyed my very essence.
It's all funny, isn't it? Oh.
See, you're in the fucking phase of laughing because there's nothing else.
Exactly, that's correct. Yeah.
Even though your son hates you like a piece of shit. Oh no! Why? Why did this happen? Look at this, Jason.
Oh my God, no! Ah, that's a cigarette! How dare you! Oh, ew, ew, ew. You have cigarettes, right? Okay, you do.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry. Whoa, I'm really sorry. I didn't know the camera was there. I wish this was the only thing.
Folks.
We can make money on that shit, you know what I mean?
Right?
We really could. We gotta do that. You know what I mean? We do.
Fuck it.
We need to do that. Would you guys watch our porn for real? Shut the fuck up, you stupid shit. I know, sorry. Guys, listen to me. I have a video debuting soon. You know, it goes out to our president. I just want you to stop killing people, Donald. You know, stop killing people, Mr. President, please. Stop doing it. Please stop doing it. Don't kill any more people. Stop being a fucking Hitler.
stop being a little fascist motherfucker. Okay. Heal the world. Make it a better place. You know, let's do that.
Oh, it's Aries, my God. That's your love. This is your God. It's Aries.
Aries.
Jesus Christ is not your love. It's Aries.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is true.
Aries, listen to me. You're a sexy motherfucker and you owe that.
Fuck him now.
I will.
Fuck him. I love it. Yes. 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 Oh, fuck him. Yes, absolutely. Fuck Aries. Let's find all the data.
Oh, this is a very comfortable position.
All I'm saying is, can we confirm where Rev has been for the last few days? Like, he hasn't been sighted in an RV heading towards, like, Denver, Colorado the last day or so, has he? I don't...
Let's all find natives for Shanny to fuck.
Stop it, Jason William Egoroff.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could have pimped Shanny for Christ out. There's no way, you know? No!
God, everything is like double vision. Chief Pringle can. Oh my God.
Watermelon.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This is fun.
Greg Belsheim.
Oh, fuck. If you say he has a Pringles can, Dick, I want to see that. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. I usually do. Anal, though.
Jesus, Jason, no. Men are fucking gross.
They are! I want to see it, Shannon. I do. The Pringles can in the back hole.
Men are gross.
You get it? I want to see it in the back hole, Chad.
Men are gross.
Can you take a Pringles can in your asshole?
Jason, no.
Woo!
I wouldn't.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
What is wrong with guys?
Could you do it? Females, can you take a Pringle can in the butt? Can you? Can you shove that shit?
Jason! Stop it!
Sorry. Hey, why? Because Donnie has such a big dick.
That's right.
Oh my God, it's so...
Jason!
I can't do anything, see? Put your stuff on then. If I can't talk like a girl. Huh?
Girls don't talk like that.
Don't they? The hot ones do.
Only in porn.
Yeah, that's right. It's hot.
Wow.
Wow.
It's not reality, honey.
Who gives a fuck? Are you living in reality? Are we living in reality? Yeah, we are. It's a horrible... Isn't it a horrible reality that you live in? Yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ.
That your goddamn son fucking did this. Sweet.
Aries, you want to marry me? Jason, did you dump the bucket? Jason? Jason! Are you around, Jason? Baby! Honey? Honey? What? Did you dump the bucket? It's really filled.
Is it? Great.
Great!
why you're supposed to be so good for it. What comes on like, fuck you, huh?
You okay? You stopped drinking, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're making weird noises.
Not okay at all. No.
What is it? I didn't know I was still online.
This little thing helped me more than my last therapy.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Andrea said you can never give her an orgasm. Well, that doesn't even make sense because she has 3 kids by him.
She had 3 kids, dude. How the fuck? What do you think an orgasm is? An orgasm is when the egg drops, dude. That's what an orgasm is when the egg drops.
You're a moron.
It's like egg drop soup, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. And this stupid ass troll said, you don't have to have an egg to drop. Yeah, okay, you can have an orgasm without an egg dropping. That's true.
Alrighty, the little red sign says, we are live, we are live, we are live, and it is so. And Chicago, right off the bat, tells Trump to fuck off and die. Meanwhile, 54 people died in Chicago because Chicago refuses to allow the National Guard to be deployed. Seems to me like maybe the governor of Chicago really needs to rethink their position on that matter. Obviously, if my people are dying, I think allowing the Guard to come in and restore the peace would be a good idea. 54 people dead, folks, simply because the governor of Chicago or the mayor of Chicago or whatever give Trump the finger. That's it. Oh no, I don't want it because Trump did it. Well, if Obama was offering it, would you take it then? Yeah, you would. Come on, let's not be stupid here. Yeah, if it was Obama offering to send the Guard into Chicago to restore peace, the governor and the mayor of Chicago would be all over that shit. And you know I'm telling the truth, and so do they. But because Trump said it, oh my God, well, it's just so fucking horrible. We can't do that. We can't, and then like I said, 54 people died. Every day that Chicago delays allowing the Guard to go in there and clean things.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's not exactly true. But we're going to skip up a little bit. Because it's mostly just Von. Oh, Sammy shows back up. I know there's some heavy shit talking that goes on halfway through this.
I genuinely feel that things are about to develop to the when, of course,
up there. You know that, right?
And whatever, the Grand Canyon area, prophetic.
Yeah, treasonous. It's blasphemous. Yeah, man, I had the whole shebang go there a while back. We went and seen some Indian dances and whatnot.
Progress that Trump has made from the last administration, the last time in
it's thousands of dollars a year.
Honestly, the vulgarity I was giving it.
All right,
let's for the shit talking for maybe a week or two, and then you got to move on. And it's like, oh, okay, well that doesn't really help. Now, does it? That doesn't really help. I need a permanent solution, and they don't have it.
Okay. I was just going to say that. Yeah.
So okay, it's all right. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, let's get back to the prophetic shit. And oh, by the way, Father Jay, well, Midnight Rider, you're in here as Midnight Rider. Um, Trump has said there's no harm with non-controversial vaccines. So, okay. What about the controversial ones?
No. Listen.
Personally, I tried to help him, and it did me no good. It did me no good to help the man. Okay, I was there in person. I tried to help him. I said, hey man, let's get a plan together. Let's get something set up so we're not spending so much money. And he wasn't having none of it. He wasn't hearing none of it. Okay, he wasn't hearing none of that shit. I gave up. Yeah, exactly. I gave up on the guy because I mean, you can only help a person so much, and then it's time to move the fuck on. And that's
Everybody seems to think that he's irredeemable, he's unstable, he's toxic.
Well, he's toxic and unstable. Yeah, I mean, go watch the videos with me and him in it. I mean, he was.
I mean,
he
just
was verbally.
you know what? Honestly, the vulgarity, I was giving him a pass on it, but like the vulgarity was even beyond what you said. Like New York, kind of like rude, vulgar talk. It's like that was no excuse. That was like beyond. It was just like very conspicuous. It's like, why do you want to continue talking such shit about women?
Well, I mean, anybody can go watch the videos and see my facial expression when he started that shit about women, and I mean, obviously I was very distraught over that, and because I don't act that way.
Hey, good morning, fellas. How are you?
Good morning, guys. What's up?
Good morning,
Hi, FJ.
Vaughn. Hey, what's going on, Nate?
But I do not talk to women that way. I don't approve of it, and
No, you never really have towards people in a sexual way. You've
Correct.
had some rather slanderous things to say about women in your past, Vaughn.
Well, I do. Well, I'm vehemently. Well, I am vehemently against the feminist movement. I don't make no apology for it. Gloria Steinem and Jane Fonda can burn in hell for all eternity. They need to. They destroyed women in America. They absolutely destroyed them. There is no doubt of that in my mind. They were common. They were flaming.
I'm in full agreement with Vaughn. I'm in full agreement.
They were flaming communists, and they put forth a communist agenda to destroy women in this country, and they succeeded, sadly. And feminism has absolutely destroyed the women of the United States. I absolutely believe that shit. I absolutely believe it.
Vaughn, have you seen all these videos?
The world's crazy. The world's a crazy place, Vaughn.
Yes,
and
it
it's
is.
only getting crazier every day.
Well,
hey, brother, I've got some advice for you.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
I want you to YouTube search car camping. Okay.
Car camping.
Car camping tips.
Yeah.
You realize how many people are out there right now?
Oh, there's a shit ton. You know why?
Bro, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year off car camping videos on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro, there are people out there, they're getting like 800,000 views per video on just, I mean, young people too. Young.
Yeah.
Brian and that bitch, kicking in your door that last day, that last Wednesday, whatever.
Right.
And John was like, yeah, I'll come pick you up, Vaughn. I'll come get you. I'll come get you. Regardless, we all knew he didn't have his apartment anymore because he was homeless, broadcasting from his car in McDonald's for 2 weeks before that.
Right.
All right. But here's where John fucked up. John, his mouth was writing internet checks that he could not cash.
Right.
He was making that offer for the fucking gaslighting of you, for the internet fame, for the clicks and the views of watch my trolls be mad that I'm willing to bring Vaughn up here.
Right.
And then lo and behold, when you showed up in that truck stop with John in his car right after you arrived, his instant, immediate regret was like, what the fuck did I do? You know? Oh my God. So, I mean, you accepted his invitation to come up there and
That's right.
live in a rent-controlled Walmart parking lot, right next to him. But you know what? I got to tell you, Vaughn, you look a lot healthier. You look a lot happier.
I do.
Right? And I think, you know what I think it is, bro?
What?
You've accepted the nomad life.
Yeah.
You have just said, fuck it. You know, what happens. Everything else is beyond my control. You know, because I get you, bro. And, you know, welfare is not a federal thing. It is a state thing. It may be funded federally in part, but no, welfare or EBT, food stamps, it's a state by state thing. That's why Ohio told you, you know, and I was worried about you filing in New Jersey that, Kentucky might go, ding, there you go. He's up there in New Jersey filing in New Jersey.
Yeah.
You get me, bro?
Yeah.
Because, it is a federal, you know, database, but it is a state by state thing. So I'm worried one day that, you know, Kentucky may go, he's living upstate now.
Yeah. Let me address that. Somebody in the outside chat was talking about the smell. Yeah, let me address the smell. Okay, that brown coat does not smell. I took it to 5 different people. I said, hey, does this coat smell? They said no. Okay, so that's lie number 1. Lie number 2 is he said, I smell. I do not smell. I went up to people, hey man, I got an odor. No. Everybody I talked to, no, you're fine. You know, I went up to this fancy lady even, and I said, hey man, have I got an odor? She said, no, you're fine. Okay, so John flat out lied about that. That's lie number 2.
Being polite.
And lie, you know, it's just, I don't know why he jumped on this bandwagon of, you know, maybe in his mind he thought I really did smell, but I mean, I talked to several people. Handed him my coat, I've handed him my clothes. You know, he's sitting there lying about the laundromat lady. Said the laundromat lady kicked me out of the laundromat and said my clothes smelled and shit.
It broke down the machine because of the smell.
Yeah, well, that never happened. Okay, that never happened. That was a flat out lie. So that's lie number 3. And
exactly
it's just, you know,
what I said right from the beginning. People have always used you for views, John.
Yeah, he wanted views.
All right, G-Man, when he wanted, because let's be honest, when you put VONHELTON in that hashtag or that title, it gets the views. Brett Keane always wanted you in because he knows you bring the views. Same thing with G-Man, Shannon and Rev, and everything else. Only John didn't realize that them views were going to come at the cost of you living 1 foot away from them. You know, and how many times have you and John essentially broke up online where you blocked him, he's blocked you?
I blocked him a few times.
Yeah,
I blocked him a few
it's gone
times.
back and forth. And you guys have talked shit, and it's no different than Brett Keane.
Right.
You know? Now you say I'm just like
Brett Keane's actions are a lot more common though, because I mean, you know, it takes me months and years to build up to where I'm gonna block somebody, whereas Brett Keane, he can block you on a dime. I mean, you know, he just okay, see you, bye, I'm blocking you now. You know, at least I'm willing to, you know, give it time, you know, but he don't, man. He just nails it. You know?
Vaughn gives people second chances.
I give second chances. I am
You're well known for it.
I am on record to give people second chances. I'm on record for that.
What really pissed me off about his lies about you, I mean, and you know, I thought I would take his side because, you know, I was with him for longer, and you know, he converted to Judaism, and you know, I took a you know, a bias, a liking to him because of his Judaism. But he said that the seat you sat on in the passenger seat, you know, was so dirty and filthy that he cleaned it with industrial soap, and the water was black because of the filth that came out of the passenger seat.
Not true. That's not true.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, White Buffalo is right. Vaughn gives everyone second chances. I mean, hell, look at Sammy right here. 2 weeks ago, he was sitting in J-Dub's stream calling VONHELTON the psycho killer from the South. Yeah, VONHELTON is the worst piece of shit on earth, according to
J-Dub's convinced. J-Dub's
those were your words, Sam.
I know. I agree. I don't pretend not to have said that.
Yeah, Vaughn was the worst person on the face of the fucking planet.
J-Dub's had John had me convinced. I believed
He did. John had him convinced. Yeah, he really did. He had him convinced. Because I mean, John sits there and just hammers away at it. He hammers away at it. Oh yeah, Von's evil. Von's crazy. Von's this. Von's that. And I'm sitting back watching it like, what the fuck's he talking about? I'm not crazy. I don't smell. I'm not crazy. There's nothing going on.
Vaughn, you need to go back and watch Nats and the Pizzas, like little breakdowns of your and John's vehicle escapades there.
Yeah.
And you need to notice how many times when you were looking away from the camera, John would be motioning in the camera like he's crazy. Yeah, fuck Vaughn. He's nuts. Whatever. So fuck John.
Well, like I said, I went to several people with my coat in my hand, and I said, "Hey, does this coat smell?" They said, "Absolutely not."
No, wait. That one episode where he forced you to go get a shower in the 24-hour gym.
Right.
That he was going on and on about you stinking, and it's unbearable.
And everybody I talked to said, "No, you don't smell. You're fine." So I mean, what? Why did he do that? Why did he even do it? I mean, did he do it for views? Did he do it?
Yeah, I think he did it for views.
It must have been, because I mean, like I said, I went to several people and I said, "Hey, man, do I have an odor?" They're like, "No, man, you're fine." So.
John was the ultimate relationship troll, and you didn't even know you were in a relationship.
When you've got hand cleaner hanging on the wall near almost every 5 feet. It's not hard to take hand cleaner, put it on a fucking rag, do your underarms, do your privates, and you're good. It's not that hard. It's really not that fucking hard.
It almost got to a point every night.
I just don't want to skip over the fact that Vaughn wants us to believe that he was washing with hand sanitizer, like hand sanitizer pumps. Just splash a little on your taint, grease her up, away you go. And then he's wondering why he's breaking out in like blistering fucking rashes. Folks.
Where John would purposely
an orderly
start
for
up the stream to
103 years.
I was at work all day. What did you do? Did you scrub the floors? Did you clean the toilets? Where's my dinner?
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Here's the thing. But this is what got me. This is what got him to hit me in the laundromat, is because he's like, "Well, you should know I was at work." I said, "Dude, when you're away from me, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You may have went to work, but work could have told you to take the day off.
So
how am I going to know?"
He hit you in the laundromat?
He hit me. No, if he'd hit me in the laundromat, he'd be in jail right now because there's too many people there. No, he hit me in the car. In the parking lot of the laundromat. But yeah, if he'd have hit me in the laundromat, he'd already be in jail because people would have called the police right then. Boom. But yeah, man, that's what got me hit by him. He's like, "Well, you have to know what I'm doing every minute of every day." And I said, "John, there's no physical way I could know what you're doing. It's impossible."
Well, there's one or two scenes in those videos where he's actually in your face yelling at you like you're a battered wife. I mean, and you have your head down, bowed down, and there's like the thumbnail. There's a thumbnail of him like with his mouth open, yelling in your face,
right?
As if like you're like a battered woman or an abused child. That's how, I mean, or like elder abuse. That was that was like very telling. That was like he was abusing you.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the center stage. It's Katie, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, Katie.
What's up, girl? Man, it's probably been about 5 years since you and I have been in a stream together.
I know. It's been a long time.
Been a long time. I hope you're doing good,
I think Katie's taking a shine to me. Have you, Kate? Have you taken a shine to me?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Truth reveals itself, folks.
hey, Vaughn, leave some for the rest of us, mate. Come on.
Yeah, well, there you go. No, I'm going to be stingy. But yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand this. Vaughn is stinking when, I mean, it doesn't take that long to grab some fucking hand cleaner, put it under your arms, put it in your private area, and move on. How the fuck is that?
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. That's what a sponge bath is. A sponge bath is where you go into the bathroom. There's hand sanitizer in there too. You just go in the bathroom, pull your pants down, take the hand sanitizer, clean your private area, clean under your arms. Maybe if your face is a little dirty, you might want.
I was never an orderly, folks, but I believe a sponge bath is taking a bath with a sponge. It's like mostly when people who can't get in tubs, right? You have a large container or bowl of some sort of warm soapy water, and you use the sponge all over the body to clean. Hence, it's called a sponge bath. That's what. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't realize it involved using hand pump sanitizers and wiping down your private area and your armpits. And away you go. That's all you need, folks.
Want to scrub it down too, and then move on. That is a sponge bath. That is exactly what a sponge bath is.
You were doing that consistently?
Yeah. I always do it. Yeah, that's what I do. That's exactly what I fucking do. And
Well, let's say your hands, Vaughn. Show us your hands. Put your hands to the camera and show everyone how to clean it out.
Right now, I've been eating chicken. I've been eating chicken, so my hands are probably dirty. Oh yeah, and he freaked out. He freaked out because I was eating something and I put my hand on his dashboard and he absolutely lost his mind. He lost his fucking mind. Oh my God, my car's gonna be filthy. And I said, and I told him, I said, John, are you a germaphobe? He never would answer that, by the way. He never would answer it. And I kept repeating it too. I said, John, are you a germaphobe? Are you a germaphobe? He never would answer the question. But he would, when I touched his dash, after eating something, I think it was, he lost his fucking mind, people. He lost his fucking mind. That boy needs help, real help, from a real psychologist. Somebody that can sit down and talk to him about his problems and get his shit back together again, because he's messed up. He is bad messed up. And I don't know how to fix it. I mean, I've tried to fix it.
I'll just be very upfront. You two were never meant to be close to one another. You're incompatible as far as personalities when it comes to face-to-face meetups, or God forbid, being forced to live with one another in a car. Right. He said you were in your car, but you spent way too long with him in the car, and you were sleeping with him in the car a few occasions. That was like, no, you slept with him in the car a few times. It was creepy. It was creepy as hell. Yes.
No, I don't ever remember.
I don't think I slept with him in the car. I always slept in my car, dude.
At the end of every stream, John would be like, "Yeah, you need to go get in your own car and go to sleep."
Yeah,
John would fall asleep with Vaughn online. But...
Yeah, John fell asleep a few times.
That's basically what I meant. Somebody was sleeping in the car, and there was streaming going on. It was very creepy. That should never.
Yeah, I agree with you. It probably was. I probably should have woke his ass up, but oh well. I don't know.
I got a quick question. Hey, Sammy, are you guys still dodging missiles over there, or what?
No, that's pretty much over and done with. It's only in the South. The war is about to...
and found out firsthand whether they had openings or not. I could have called them about, making a resume and all that shit. I could have got all that shit done if my damn phone worked. But my phone wouldn't work.
I'm glad you brought that up. Now that you have a working phone, I want you to download the app Indeed.com.
Indeed?
Yes, Indeed.com. It is a job search app. And bro, all you do is you just fill it out.
Because if I'd have went over there, I could have set up my computer, set up my printer. I could have printed out a fucking resume. I could have called all these fucking people. I could have got shit done. I could have had a job. I could have had a job the first fucking week I was there if he'd have had his damn apartment. Because I could have set up my computer.
people don't look at printed resumes anymore, bro. They want it in PDF file.
Oh,
All
well.
right. They want
Well, I
it
could do that
attached
too. I
to
mean,
your. They want it attached to your application.
right.
You know, nobody. I mean, everything's done online.
Everything's done online now. Yeah, I know. I found that out. But I mean, even so.
That's wait. That was a delusional mistake you made, because Father Jay here just told you, just as he came into the show, that it was very clear and very apparent that John was living in his car 2 weeks prior to your moving out there, that he gave up.
Yeah,
so
he neglected.
you should just give up on deluding yourself and thinking if only he held on to his apartment. He wasn't planning on living in an apartment. He was losing his mind.
Yeah, he's losing his fucking mind.
He decided to go live in a car and stay in a car from his previous experience and go nomad or whatever. And now he's got you hooked into that lifestyle.
So you are a free roaming nomad, brother.
I am a free roaming spirit.
I want you to go look up that website, coolworks.com.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's like campground jobs. It's like what you used to do at your mother's caretaking facility.
Right.
You know, it's just it's maintenance jobs, it's janitor jobs, and a lot of them are seasonal, and a lot of them provide housing.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, but is this going to be some more temporary shit like they get trying to pass off?
Permanent, mate.
Because, I mean, you can have a place to sleep, but it's only for a week and then you got to leave again. I was like, well, what the fuck, man?
As long as you're there doing your job, they give you a place to live.
Okay.
I want you to search a YouTube channel called Adventure Van Man. And that's all this guy does is travel around the country working seasonal jobs. But he also films YouTube videos and makes tons of fucking money doing that.
Oh, very well. All right.
So
hold. All right. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. Okay.
I think he's
and beyond that. No.
Damn internet.
Was that
everything's on the internet?
Was that water? Was that water drop still there when you went?
No, the water drop was gone. Water drop was gone. But it could be gone because somebody used the sink too.
Well, gravity's a bitch. Well, my friends, it's been good to hang out with you. I'm going fishing. Gone fishing.
You're going fishing? Oh my God!
Sir, I'm going.
Well, that ain't fair. What are you going fishing for, man?
Hey, speckled trout is just popping right now. I caught a 31-inch speckled trout yesterday morning. No, morning before. I had to throw it back. It was too big. So
I'll tell you what's happening right now. I can tell you exactly what's happening right now. Crappie is happening right now, really big. It's happening really big.
The crappie bite's about to die off. They're a summer fish. They love warm weather. So they're about to go deep, and they're about to leave the trees.
They're about to go deep on us? Okay, well, well, we're going deep.
So anyways, I'm gone fishing. Everybody, it was great to see you all. Okay?
Yes. Long time no talk. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger.
Mr. the Cisco down there. And Sammy, hey, keep your ass down, man.
Yeah, don't get hit by a missile and shit.
Don't let
Thank you for the well wishes. We're about to turn the corner. Things are going to look up very soon.
Yeah,
I hope so.
You know
I do hope so.
You need to tell old Benjamin Netanyahu to chill the fuck out and stop just blowing up fucking innocent children.
No, raped, our children massacred.
Hostages back to Gaza.
Right.
You know what that's called? That's called a Trojan horse.
Yeah, that's called a stand down. That's with money, with support, with financing, a lot manipulating us and
Corey Haim.
Yeah, he raped him, and Corey Haim committed suicide.
I don't get it. I mean, you deny people water, that's tantamount to murder, in my opinion, because you got to have water to live. You can only go you can go for a couple 3 weeks without food, but you can only go 3 days without water. Okay, so.
Vaughn, I think you should. I think you should trade in your desktop for a laptop, a real nice laptop. That way it'll give you more room. You could, and if you get an office later, you can always hook up a monitor to a laptop.
Yeah.
And so, and then you'd be able to use your computer in your vehicle.
Yeah,
No,
that's a good.
yeah, that's a good point. I could even get me one of them carriers like they got in the police cruiser, where the police. I gotta hand it to the police. I gotta hand it to the police.
Dash
They've got
mounted.
a really sweet setup, man. They've got this thing on the passenger side of the cruiser, and it holds the laptop. It holds handheld devices. It's really really nice, man. I want one of them fucking things, but it's a little. It's like a tray thing. And it's got the laptop, and it's got mobile devices.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's got USB ports. It's got all that shit, and it is just a sweet setup, man. And I'm like, damn, I want one of them. I want one of them setups, man. It's really nice. But yeah, man, if you get a chance, look inside a police cruiser, how they got it all set up. It's really sweet, man. It's really nice setup. I want one of them.
Vaughn,
yeah.
Vaughn, if you had a laptop, you'd be able to take it into the McDonald's restaurant and everything. You know what I mean? It'd be a lot more convenient.
That's true. You have a point there.
Hey,
you have a point. Yeah.
Have you ever read your ChatGPT bio?
No.
So I asked ChatGPT, who is Vonhelton? Do you want me to read it to you?
Yeah, sure.
It says, you're almost certainly asking about James Paul Vonhelton, better known as Vonhelton, a controversial internet personality infamous for his explosive conspiracy-driven YouTube content. Here's what we know about him. Online persona. He gained notoriety on forums like Delphi in the late 2000s, creating rambling videos in which he proclaimed himself a vampire, time traveler, former military operative, and warrior against the New World Order. He adopted the name The Punisher, claiming to fight secret cabals and evil agents, even boasting that federal authorities tried to assassinate him for using NASA over inventions he claimed to have invented by age 7. And then it says reputation and behavior. Community write-ups describes his perpetual tale of escalating conspiracies. He even said he resurrected his cat, invented stealth fighter aircraft, joined satanic cults, and wandered the country fighting demons. The tone of that coverage paints him as an unreliable narrator of his own life. On schizophrenia forums, some viewers suggest that his behavior and videos appeared symptomatic of mental health issues or narcissistic personality disorder. And then it goes on to say there was even an unverified report that suggested he died in 2019, although the claim remained largely speculative.
Speculative? No, I don't think so. When you're dead, you're dead. Okay,
right.
There's no speculative about it. When you're dead, you're dead. Okay,
it's almost finished. Known details. Public posts like his birth date of October 63, making him 61 in 2025. He continues to be referenced under the hashtag Vonhelton. And let's see. Bottom line, Vonhelton is widely regulated as a fringe internet figure whose self-narrated blend conspiracies, fantasies, and outlandish claims. He cultivated notoriety online, but never gained mainstream credibility, and his public presence is largely clouded by speculation, controversy, and conflicted accounts about his current state. But is that true about the cat?
Well, yeah.
You resurrected your cat?
Yeah, I laid hands on it and it came back. Sure did. They shot him with a high-powered rifle. They shot him with a high-powered rifle and he died. And I'm like, oh God. And so I laid hands on him and I said, come back into your body. I want you back alive. I miss you. And he came back to life. So yeah, it really happened.
That's a great accomplishment that you actually got notoriety on AI, on ChatGPT. Actually knows who you are.
But see, the problem is that AI believes us humans is inferior. So I don't know if that's such a good thing or not. You know.
That black cat. It was a black cat, wasn't it? But wasn't it Blackie? What was the name of that cat?
It was.
Midnight?
It was no, it wasn't Midnight. It was Midnight was the Chihuahua. It was shit. What was the name of that? It was Smokey. Yeah, Smokey the Ninja Cat. Yeah, Smokey the Ninja Cat. Yeah, they shot him with a high-powered rifle, and I said, "Oh shit!" I did the only thing I knew to do, and that was lay hands on him and pray, and he came back.
when you put your hands on them, it was like the flesh and the tissue. Like, did it like transmute and like go to his body? Like, how did that? Did you see the body like actually renew?
I don't know. He came back to life. He started moving again, so he was fine. He was fine.
Wait. I want to bring something up. Going back to what I was talking about earlier. You remember when we interviewed Joseph Atwell? All right.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember. Oh, where he went. I didn't do it. We lost him. He'll be back, I guess. Yeah, I called him the Ninja Cat because if you tried to grab at him, he would literally roll out of the way like a ninja. It was like a ninja move. It was great. Cool. He literally he would roll out of the way like a ninja. It was hilariously funny. And so yeah, I called him the Ninja Cat because of that.
Did you try
He was a great kitty.
Did you try to resurrect Midnight? How come you didn't try to resurrect Midnight?
I didn't. I will, because by the time I got to Midnight, she was done gone, dude. You know, if I'd have been there when she, immediately when she died, yeah, I would have tried to bring her back. Of course, are you crazy? Of course, I'd try to bring her back. Yeah. But she was done gone by the time I got into the utility room. She's done gone. I didn't. Like I said, man, a lot of this shit really upsets me, but what are you going to do? Anyways, welcome back, Sammy. Now you were.
I got kicked out for some reason.
I didn't do it. I did not do that. I didn't kick you.
All right.
I have no reason to kick you anyway. So.
It was something happened anyway, but something's on my mind, that I want to bring up.
Bring it up.
Just to reinforce my claims, okay? Because everything's open for discussion. We were talking to Joseph Atwell. We did a show with him. We did a few shows. All right. Joseph Atwell lives out there in Southern California. And he's a very successful and rich, researcher. And he was in word processing. He did a lot of in their symbology. Okay. And we all know that Hitler was driven by the occult. Okay. So I believe the swastika was not even his choice. It was chosen for him. Bombs of Israel, the Middle Eastern Jews, the Mizrahi Jews, people are in our government, in our military are.
I'm just pissed that American and German bombs weren't dropping as soon as it was found out that Americans and Germans had been brutalized, raped, and killed in October 7th. I mean, American bombs and German bombs should have been dropping on them fuckers too. And I was pretty upset that there wasn't, but nothing I can do about that.
Scheme. It was a scheme, and it has unraveled. It will unravel. They cannot sweep it under the rug. They cannot keep us quiet. When we find out that we've been backstabbed and betrayed, the Jews are not anyone's suckers. We will fucking expose them. We will make them pay through the nose. We will shame them. They will pay through the nose for what they did.
They should, and they should. That poor German girl being thrown on the back of a truck like a sack of potatoes, and then parading her around like some kind of fucking trophy or something.
And they were spitting on her. They were spitting on her.
Oh yeah, spitting and urinating on her too. They urinated on her too. And I was just, I was so fucking mad. I mean, I'm of German descent, and I'm an American, and Americans and
okay,
there's no fucking sense to that.
All of the elites, the Vatican, these evil fucks when the Messiah arrives. We don't want no Freemasons. We don't want no fucking Vatican. We don't want no fucking monarchs. We don't want financial elite.
Getting Sammy all worked up. All right, I think we know where that's going. You know what? Let's end on a little bit of a different note. Let's go over to Mayor McCheeseburger's channel. There we go, folks. We go over to the live section, and we don't have today's. We only have up to what we just watched. It was these two. And but let's go over to the videos. Like I said, Von's just been posting these like short dark theories and Knights Templar and antique building. They're, for the most part, pretty boring. But let's check out Racco Ribs.
I'm about to make the trolls envious.
Oh.
Look at
folks.
what I found. Barbecue ribs, buddy. Reduced down to $5. It was $8. Now it's down to $5. And I got them suckers, and boy, they look good. And the reason I was able to get them is because they're not hot. They're cold. And so since they're cold, see, and just sitting on the shelf, I can get them with EBT, which I did. And $5. So yeah. So I'm gonna eat good, man. I had chicken last night. Got ribs tonight. I'm eating good. Just thought I'd share it, trolls. Haters. You know, let you know that I'm eating good, man. I'm eating
So
a lot
jealous.
better.
I wish I could eat cold reduced ribs.
I'm eating a lot better than I was. Because I'm eating chicken now and ribs and coleslaw, and I'm eating good stuff now. I'm not eating junk. I'm not eating fast food. So yeah. Anyway, y'all have fun.
Well, that's where we're at. Yeah, I mean, the rest is just kind of this crap, folks. His little buddy, a blinking light over a fence, I guess, or over something. Over... Who knows? Who cares, folks? The red Kachina. Oh, no. Anyways, let's just call it a night, folks. Let's end on a high note. I want to thank everyone for being here. Thumbs it up on your way out. We'll keep you posted with the newest and the latest and the updates and the tears and the crying and the pushing and the shoving and all the things that go on in this weirdo wonderland we call the internet, folks. Have a good night and a better